Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to The Stones Whisper. I apologize if there's lots of background noise. I've got doggos playing behind me, and they're still at it. So last time we left off inside of a mansion trying to hunt down Hal's father. Cora, do you want to fill us in on what happened last session?
Yes, so I believe last time we started off with Eva going to scout things out. She kind of did a little search around the outside and found some points of entry in, including a kitchen door that was very busy and staffed, but it was a way in. There were some emergency exits that were likely warded. There are some stable hand doors. There's a few ways in, but we kind of debated back and forth on what we were going to do before deciding that Turnip was going to use our newfound hat of disguise to look like a little orphan child, and go up claiming to be a missive, saying that one of the family's warehouses was under attack. And so he did. He ran up and he sold his story pretty damn well. So damn well, in fact, that they took him inside and gave him a job.
Mm.
Um, they were so taken by this sweet little orphan boy that they gave him some money and some food and offered to hire him on the spot, and yeah. Through that he he then kind of smuggled us inside. Um, when he went out to take the trash, and then I believe we were all invisible except for Ava, who is just extra sneaky. And then he caused a bit of a distraction as we rushed in. I think once inside, Eva found a uniform and put it on, the maid's uniform, so that she looked more in place. And we kind of began to sneak around. She knew where the prisoners would likely be kept, and so we made our way there, but it seemed that that door was locked and warded, so we had to go find ourselves some keys. Eva clocked a guard nearby who had been working for the family for a long time, and so very likely would have said keys, and so she went over and flirted with him to distract him in the kind of the classic move.
Mhm.
um, and so yeah, she has a date later this evening. That's actually very exciting. Um, for sure gonna go on that. And while she was distracting him, I walked over invisibly and snuck the keys off of him. Also, very important of note that he says he has a coin that's magical, and I want it. Just so we are aware. If shit
It's
hits the
so
fan,
good.
I'm snaking it on the way out. It would took if Hal's dad wasn't in immediate danger, I would have done something stupid to get that coin. Um, but I do have some wisdom, so I made a better decision. But God, I have it. It's highlighted and bolded in my notes. I want it. So potentially, if shit doesn't go too badly, you can meet up with him at the yawning portal later, and we'll get it there. Anyway, that's a tangent. Turnip was given at that point a small break in his shift, and so he was welcome to explore some parts of the house, and so he joined back up with us. So Eva used the keys to unlock the door, and as we all stepped through, there was sort of like a magical energy barrier, and it kind of flickered out all magic. Didn't permanently turn it off, it just kind of like flipped a switch, and so any active effects so disguise self and invisibility were dispelled. And when that happened, Turnip stepped through the barrier and he collapsed for a moment. He kind of got back up, but was comatose for a little bit. Um, he seemed to be in a fair amount of pain, but he brushed it off. And we have more important things to do right now, unfortunately, so we will interrogate that later. We made our way downstairs. Eva found some ledgers, but they're in a cipher, so we couldn't read them. And we began creeping around. Eva kind of scouted ahead. We saw some sort of awful troll creature down one end, so we snuck off the other end. So we didn't have to fight the stupid thing, and then instead we found another stupid thing, and had to fight that. A gray slad emerged, or salad, emerged from one of the other ends and took off and began to attack. And so we all tried to most of us, Eva hid behind a pillar. Most of it, the rest of us tried to hide in a bathroom. Obviously, Hal could not fit in the bathroom, but it did lead to a fight where Cora and Turnip were seated in the bathroom together and fighting while the others were actually taking the job seriously. It's fine. Anyway.
Honestly, the most ridiculous fight I've ever DM'd.
That was incredible.
So thanks for that, guys.
The mental image of like, okay, I'm sitting reverse cowgirl and we're just like opening and closing the bathroom door and shooting out sacred flame was so ridiculous.
Yes, it was.
Hal's fighting for his dad's life. He was like taking the job seriously. We're just seated. He's seated on my lap in the bathroom. You know, it was a good defensive tactic. Neither of us got hit. It was the mental image was beautiful. Anyway, so we killed that thing, but then just as 2 guards came out and joined the fray, and they were both put down very efficiently as well. And I believe we left off there. We're still in the hallway, and there are some dead bodies now.
Yep.
Ta-da!
Yeah, awesome. Thank you so much. You are still in the hallway, and there are some dead bodies. And I'm going to bring you there as soon as I fix Eva's token, because I realized I changed it, but I didn't change it properly. So give me 30 seconds here.
So we have the new one now.
I have the new one.
Hell yeah!
New one.
I did some work.
This side.
I'm side-eyeing right now. What is it? I want to see it.
Well, okay. I'm having trouble with it.
Oh no.
Wait. You go up there. Okay. I'll bring you guys to the page. Oh yeah. Folder system in this one. Bring you guys to the page. You are here.
Oh, I have no vision.
Oh no, you wouldn't, because I turned off your token. Why would I give you sight? Do you have night vision? I forget.
I do indeed. I have
60
dark
feet.
vision 60. Yep.
I have no vision either, but it's just because I'm in the bathroom.
That'd do it.
That is on the wrong side.
I know, but so I accidentally put her on there twice, so I'm gonna have to.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look at it before you can hide it. Ooh.
I mean, that's the thing you would get to see eventually anyway, but.
Oh, so there's something that I wouldn't?
There are multiple sides on that token. There's more than just 2. Although, oh, I see. You didn't put the original on there.
Yeah.
You only put the 2 transform. Right.
Hang on. It's annoying. I would have thought that updating the rollable table would update the token, but it doesn't. I have to like.
It does not,
take
I'm
off.
afraid.
Bye, Eva.
Bye.
You've been helpful.
I was so prepared. I was like, yeah, I finally got Eva's token sorted out, and I did all the things, and then I just
Is
failed.
that the version with the wings behind it?
Save.
Should be. Yeah, it definitely should be. I see. Okay. There we go. Oh. All right, Nick, can you see again? Yep, I can see.
All right, and we got real Eva, and then you should have your.
Yep, I can choose. I can change the size. Yep. Don't show them. Don't show that. Don't show that. That was a secret. Kirsty, why are you like this?
Are you the 1 second I wasn't looking at the fucking screen.
Phew.
Yay.
No. I could go back and watch the stream, but I won't.
Yes, thank you. That's perfect.
Okay. Sorry, bud.
Okay.
Kirsty, just to let you know, the you've got a broken wall line of sight over here. I could see through that for whatever reason when I was in that room.
Oh yeah, so I do. It looks like I didn't put the line of sight. I'm just, 2 for 2 today. All right. Thank you for that.
No problem.
I can't believe I'm
Now, if I remember correctly,
killing me.
When combat wound up there, you said it was pretty much quiet. It didn't sound like there were reinforcements coming.
Yeah. It's
Perfect.
almost oddly quiet. Would be the best
They might
way.
be preparing for us in another room. Like they could have heard something and are now like
Probably,
holding.
yeah.
I think you guys had peeked into the room below.
Yeah, there is another critter
Yeah.
down there.
There was
Yep.
another critter down there, and
We also heard voices up above. Oh, sorry, Kirsty.
yeah, that's right. So there are some voices coming from up above here in this direction.
Yeah.
You've
There were
also
some people
you've also
laughing at someone,
seen-
right?
Yeah, exactly. Yes, laughing and mocking, and you heard like you suspect there's.
Yeah, they said you were a performer before we brought you down here. Come on, let's see you perform. And then someone yelled in pain, saying they couldn't get up.
Exactly. Yes. Awesome.
The notes I take versus the notes I recap. I
Mhm.
take very specific notes.
So through this door, when you had a little peek, it was you could see a creature moving around, but you couldn't hear a creature moving around. You also have not explored. You went into this. Yeah, you haven't explored this room here, although some of you have seen it accidentally. But there is no sound coming from beyond this door right here.
Okay.
Hal is going to pick up this dead creature and drag it into the room that has been cleared.
Sure.
Check the pockets of the people. I'm still underneath.
And he's just going to wave everybody into the room like, hurry, come.
1 second, my leg's asleep.
Oh.
All right, when they're all in, he's just going to close the door and he's going to take one of like the benches or something and just jam it under the door handle real quick, so it'll kind of slow down anybody who tries to come in. And he's just going to turn to everybody and be like, okay, that last fight went all right, but I think we just need to rally together and really dig deep. So, Cora, we'll start with you. I want you to repeat after me, okay? I am strong.
Oh God. Looks at 8 strength. I am strong.
I am tough.
Oh, I am tough.
I am confident.
Sure, I am confident.
I am unstoppable.
That one might actually be true. I am unstoppable.
I will succeed.
I will succeed.
And I am worthy of this glory.
Oh, damn. And I am worthy of this glory.
So you said the words, I mean, but you didn't mean them. And he pokes you like right in the sternum. You need to mean them from here.
It's gonna bruise. I feel like my
and he's going
come from something else. But okay.
He's going to spend 10 minutes going through this with everybody here, and anybody who puts up with it gets the bonus of Prayer of Healing.
Oh, nice.
I love that.
Oh, that's so fun.
Because Hal doesn't know he can cast spells. He just wills things to happen. So.
Oh, that's so cute. Oh my God.
Take inspiration for that.
Awesome.
Turnip's not gonna go along with it.
Turnip's not gonna go. Turnip's like namby-pamby nonsense.
Either grudgingly, bemusedly goes along with it.
And yeah, you guys get the benefits of a short rest as well as regaining 11 hit points.
Oh, that's huge. The short rest is huge for me. I get Channel Divinity.
I am at 43 out of 45. Yeah, I'm not going to roll anything. Okay. That's very cool, though.
That's nice. Yeah.
Yeah, now I know you get the benefits of a short rest, but does that also allow you to roll hit dice? I don't think so.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, sweet. I'm going to also do that
Short rest,
then.
you get to roll hit dice.
Just because I definitely need to get a few more hit points.
Honestly, I didn't realize it included the benefits of the short rest. Now I will be taking this on my cleric. Holy shit.
Yeah, that's really good. I really need to look through the differences between the old and the new spells because some of them are so much better. I mean, I pulled them over onto the sheet, so I have the correct ones, but it doesn't mean I've looked through them all. Which is in character, I feel, you know? I'm just sticking true to this. Yeah. Hal's words of affirmation.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it was. I was like, how would Hal cast this spell? And I was like, I mean, it's got to be like a pump up thing.
It's so cute. I love it. I am strong to the room full of people with like horrible strength. I am tough.
Yeah.
Oh, that was the other thing, is it was totally geared towards like, this is probably what he says to himself in the morning.
That's what I mean.
Every morning. So he's just like, I'll make other people say it.
I am strong. Okay, -1 strength. I am tough. But +1 constitution. I'm like, you know, the rest I can agree with, maybe. All right. That was lovely. What now?
Continue with the mission, I guess.
Right, and so there's a room below us. You said there's a room up above us with people in it, torturing some person.
Yeah,
That's great. I love that.
Let's let them be for now. As much as I'd like to get even with them.
Yes.
I guess we go and see what that is to the south. Oh.
Don't you be ruling perception. What's sneaky?
I'm wondering if we should check the room directly to the south.
That's
None
what
of us
I'm
really
thinking.
checked it.
Eva, do you want to go do your thing?
Yeah. Follow
You
reasonably
still
close,
have
I
Blessing
guess.
of the Trickster up.
Okay.
And then I will cast Guidance as well.
Okay, thank you. I will put guidance on my sheet.
I mean, you want me to y'all want me to? I mean, hold on, we're supposed to be quiet, right?
Mm-hmm.
Y'all want me to just pretend to be one of them?
I mean, oh, what are the people we just killed? Oh, I hated saying that.
Well, yeah. Because
I
still got this thing on.
Yeah, that could be a good idea, actually.
I point to my head of
Also,
disguise.
Yeah.
Can someone? I
up.
don't want to touch a body, but can someone go through their pockets and see if they have anything useful?
Yeah.
Oh yes,
If
maybe
you wanna...
they might have keys. I'll give you a hand searching.
Yeah, Eva will go through this one.
I was gonna say, you're not giving me a hand. I'm not touching a human corpse. It's disgusting.
Oh no, Hal will help Eva, but all he does is he like grabs the guy by the collar and like lifts him in the air so you can just loot all his pockets while he's standing.
Sure. Just shakes the person out on the ground.
You go through his pockets and you find 12 electrum. I'm so sorry. I need to change this loot table so that electrum doesn't exist. It shouldn't exist.
An electrum is how much gold again? It's like 5 gold.
It's 5 silver.
It's
5 silver. That's right. Half a gold.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Okay. So we get it's 4 of us, so we get 1.5 gold each. Oh.
Ooh.
Wow. At last we can retire and give up this life of crime.
Yeah, listen, I'm out. This is great.
The other thing you find on him is you do find a set of keys.
Okay.
It's probably not a very large set. I mean, you've already got quite a big set, but this would be a smaller set.
Okay.
So yes, you do get some keys.
Okay. Smaller set of Depeche keys. We'll do the same for the other body.
Oh, you're gonna make me roll that again?
Yeah.
Give us more electrum.
Give us your loot. That's more like it.
Oh, a locket.
The locket can stay there.
The painting is inside the locket, and it's a painting of a young girl, probably his daughter.
Awkward.
It's fine because I'm not looking at it. It's fine.
Well, 3 gold apiece, with 1 left over.
You You can have it.
Okay. And I will take the flint and steel.
That's your sneaking ahead fee is the 1 gold.
my danger tax.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, don't get killed.
I'll try not to.
Do we have a plan for if we find Housenet? Like, I can make 2 people invisible, so there's a problem.
I think we just give him a sword and we fight our way out.
Mm.
Okay, if we see that guy with the coin, fight him first.
And actually, when Hal says that, he just picks up one of like the shitty swords that one of these guys dropped and kind of shoves it in his pack.
I'll pick one up too, just so we have an extra one, but I'm not gonna use it.
So we ain't going with my disguise thing?
You
No,
could do
actually,
that first.
I like that idea, but just like well, I guess then he could scout ahead just normally, right? He doesn't need to hide.
Yeah.
Well, so yeah, maybe give him that extra gold piece.
Too late.
I'm gonna put those on my sheet.
Just so you guys can decide what to take. That's what they each had on their persons, along with the loot.
Oh, you gotta have to give me that. I won't have to hold it. I gotta sell this thing.
I can hold on to one of the swords. I am not ever gonna use it, but I can hold on to one.
I'm just gonna pick one of the 2 at random. One of the 2 regular humanoids, and turn into them.
Oh yeah, of course you need to wield hold their weapons. Yeah, I understand what you're saying now. Sorry, yes.
Yeah, give me the keys.
Mm-hmm. Pass them the keys.
All right, I'll be right back.
Good luck, guidance. Have fun.
Oh. Well, I should probably like perception to see if it's quiet. I don't hear any more footsteps, right? Before I open the door.
Give me a perception check.
All right.
Can I join in on that?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna guide that.
I will join in on peeping. Where's perception? How does the alphabet work? Ignore guidance. That's a 14. Oh, ignore guidance. Sentence.
So Turnip, you go to open the door, and Cora, you just put a hand on his shoulder, kind of like a wake sort of gesture, as you hear some footsteps in the hallway. The footsteps sort of recede. And you feel it is safe.
All right, sit tight.
Mm-hmm.
Now, is there blood in the hallway? Like, how obvious is it that there was a fight that just went down?
I don't think there's a ton because you guys were fighting a slad in the hallway. I think the blood is sort of all in this room.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, they mostly died in here, and I don't know what the slad leaves behind, but
It was just bubble goo.
oh yeah, it was.
That's what Kirsty said.
Just goo. Your average standard D&D goo.
Delightful.
Just general viscera.
I'm gonna close the door behind me.
Sure. So, Turnip, you close the door behind you. You can see down in the hallway to the south there is a guard that has entered in the room, and it seems like they're talking to someone. You can see like their mouth moving from their side profile. They're kind of like standing there and gesturing as though they're talking, but there's no sound.
All right, well, I'll go. Pretend to be on patrol. Just march up here first, if I may. I'm assuming
Okay.
are these like these doors or bars? Cell doors.
These ones are doors.
All right, don't mind me.
Okay, that's the room that you fought the slad in. And you have been in this room before. There were some sort of like ledgers and books and things.
Where we went north
sort of
already?
like, pardon me?
We
I
went
had a
up here
look.
already?
I had a look up north, but I didn't go in that room
Okay.
because there's noises behind the door. So
That's what the slat came out of?
That's what the
yes,
slat
that's
came
where it
out.
came from. Yeah.
Nothing else inside the room as I take a look inside?
Oh, you poke your head in. There's a desk with a chair, but nothing kind of crazy. You could see there's probably some sacks of like, food for the prisoners kind of thing. Not great food. It would be like sacks of gruel and some barrels of gross water to mix it with.
Alright.
That's about it.
Okay. Did we check the one on the left side?
So this is the one that you can hear voices coming from. There are still sort of voices coming from this room.
Alright, I will open.
Sure. You open the door and you see a couple of guards, and one of them says, Pat! Hey, man, we're just trying to get this guy to perform. And you can see there is a prisoner up on this sort of, it's kind of like an elevated area. There's a set of stairs going up to it, and they're kind of like poking him with spears. The guy has a lot of wounds on his legs, and he's trying to like stand up, but like it doesn't look like he's got the strength, or there's possibly something wrong with his legs. And so he's trying to stand up, and they're going, dance for us, dance for us.
Yeah, all right, chaps. Maybe later.
You okay, Pat? You sound like you got cold.
Yeah, must have caught something.
Oh, well, don't come in here then. I don't want to catch it. I got to work tomorrow as well.
All right.
I don't recognize this person, do I? The prisoner?
No,
All right.
no, he's just
Carry on.
an average prisoner.
Okay. I'm gonna continue to make my way down now.
Okay.
Did I open this one? Have we opened this one?
Not technically, no. That was the one where the wall was missing, so I think Hal saw into it.
Okay, I will quickly poke in.
Okay. When you open this one, there is a table that is laid out, and with a couple of chairs and things. The table has all kinds of like torture instruments on it.
That's the
It's
interrogation room.
It looks like it's potentially an interrogation room, yeah. And you can kind of see as you poke your head around the corner that there is kind of a hallway to the south that continues from that door. More to this room.
All right, I will slip inside
Okay. When you
quietly,
poke your head,
as quietly as I can.
sure. Go ahead, give me a stealth check.
Sure.
You're guided.
I got an 18.
So this is a rack, and there is a prisoner on the rack. You guys know how I feel about torture, so I'm just gonna leave it at that. And you can hear someone else's voice. Now that you've stepped into this room, you can hear sounds that you could not hear before you stepped into the room. It's almost like there was some kind of barrier preventing sound from crossing.
Sure.
And you can now hear some screaming, and you can hear another man's voice, and you actually get a glimpse of him as he steps over here to perform his actions. And he's sort of laughing and mocking and sort of saying like, and the guy's going like, "I've told you everything," and he's going, "I know, this is just for the fun bit."
Oh,
Okay.
And he looks like this.
Oh,
he would.
delightful. Yep, that tracks.
And he doesn't seem to have noticed you, Turnip.
All right, not the person I'm looking for. I feel very bad for leaving these guys, but I'm alone at the moment. So
Yeah, we can come back for them.
All right, there's only one place to go. So I know my name is Pat now. Pat or Pat, probably short for Patrick.
So there's a guard here. That's the one that you saw earlier talking, and he actually turns and starts walking up this way. And he says, as he comes through the doorway, you don't hear his footsteps until he gets to this side of the frame, the door frame.
Yep.
And he says, Pat, I thought you were on break right now.
Right. I figured, by the hour,
You feeling all right? You sound a little strange.
I've got a cold. You
Ah,
take a break. Well, why don't you take a break?
you sure? If you got a cold, maybe you should head home, bud.
No, I just went a little too fast. Now I'm a bit furious.
I was gonna take you to a perception check with that, a persuasion check, but that made me laugh, so you don't have to. He says, you know what?
Do you know what I mean?
Do with a break. All right, thanks, man.
Yeah. Dosh.
He
Go on,
says,
then.
the prisoners, he says, oh, I should do a pass on. The prisoners in the first room are doing pretty well. They're being pretty quiet. The big guy's been kicking up a fuss again, but he's contained. There's nothing he can do, so.
Yeah, what can you do? Huh.
As I crossed the doorway.
He's gonna walk up and
Oh.
step into the break.
Would we have been?
So we're gonna roll initiative in just a second here. Actually, let's everybody roll initiative, and Turnip, you can take your actions dealing with. You won't hear what's going on up north,
Sure.
but you can take your actions dealing with this troll who's here, and let's.
Good job, everybody else.
The one time I'm not in combat, I go with a natural 20 initiative.
We got everybody. We do. I guess the troll get an action too. And just to be clear, you're not in combat with the troll at this point, Turnip. Just
Well,
all right.
Well, they say performing is combat,
Yeah.
Giovanni, is that you?
In the theater.
Okay, so Turnip, you're up first.
All right, I'm just gonna. Am I restricted to my? I'm restricted to my movement speed, right?
Yes.
All right, I'm just going to just sort of.
What are you doing? How you doing, mate? Making rounds.
I'm just sort of like pretending I'm just gonna take a quick look around to make sure to, when you relieve a guard, you would sort of do a quick look around.
Yeah. The troll just sort of like grunts and kind of nods at you and so takes a step. Oh, I guess he can't take his action yet, but he doesn't seem to be interested in stopping you at all.
I'll make small talk. I'll try to as I pass by.
Lovely weather.
He says,
Hey, Pat, nice outside.
I haven't been outside yet, but wish it would rain. My garden needs it.
Yeah, you're probably right. Yeah, it's good. Flowers and stuff. All that.
All right. So it's this guy's turn. He is like, the hell? Freaks out, draws his long sword. I guess he can't draw his short sword this turn, so it's just his long sword. And he's gonna turn and strike at the closest person, which is Eva. So, oh, sorry, his longsword. That's what he would have to draw. So he gets 2 longsword attacks.
So the first one will hit.
Okay. So for 4 slashing damage.
Sure.
That will end his turn. And Hal, you are up.
Okay, I will step forward and, judging by him attacking Eva, go, well, I guess it's not Turnip. and I will take 2 swings with the greatsword. First one, a 20.
Nice, that's a hit.
I will expend one of my Hill's Tumble to make him prone
Oh, hell yeah. Get his
Hell
ass.
yeah.
for 16 damage on that, and
Ooh.
then the second one at advantage.
And he doesn't get
A
a save
60.
for the falling prone, he just falls prone, right?
That's
Yeah, he
that's
just
how
falls
I've read it and interpreted it.
Yeah, when you hit a larger, smaller creature and deal damage to it, you can give that target the prone condition.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a lot
yeah,
of stuff like that in this edition that doesn't give you saves. It just does the thing.
if it happens, yeah.
That's fine.
Unfortunately, 16 is not going to hit. He rolls
Take
out
4
of the
damage
way.
from being grazed.
He will take 4 damage from being grazed.
And that's me.
Okay.
Okay.
Right.
Then
Easy.
we are hitting. Well, we're striking down at him with the blade
Yep.
for 19 damage, and then going again. 17.
17 will also hit.
Yay! For let me just double check I've got that set up right. Good. For 7 more points of radiant damage.
Okay, he's looking rough.
Good to
He's hoping to
hear.
run, but I don't think that's going to happen.
And then that is me. Select end turn.
Okay. The troll sort of says to you, one of the doors is stuck over here. It I didn't want to force it, but I think we might need some oil or something on it. Do you have anything like that around?
Yeah, I'll go try to find some.
All right, thanks, bud.
They pay you overtime.
Oh, I don't get paid overtime. You know they're too cheap for that.
Don't I know it?
It says, oh, and the guy in cell 3, he was taken by the creepy one, so expect a corpse anytime soon.
Right, will do. Will do.
Right, thanks, Pat. That's gonna end his turn. Cora.
I guess I'm attacking.
Okay, roll with advantage due to the guy being
Well,
prone.
I hit him with a weapon. That would be disgusting. Come on. I don't.
Touching him.
you know-
Ew.
Well, Cora doesn't kill people, so yeah. So she's just gonna sit in the corner and close her eyes and cast Sacred Flame. So I don't know why that. Oh, that's only rolling 1d8 too.
Oh.
No, okay. I don't know why it's not doing the thing. Anyway,
Is
So,
it a dex or
it's a dex.
with-
It's a dex save, DC 14.
Ooh, it fails that.
Okay, we'll take 7 radiant damage. And I'll just go with the 2 rolls from above, right?
Sounds good.
Okay. And I did not kill him, so I am content. I don't want to. I've never killed a person. That's insane person behavior. You guys are so alright with murder.
I mean, it's Eva's job. She's kind of got to be.
Yeah, I'm a journalist.
All right, Turnip.
I'm going to make my final inspection, quote unquote inspection, down here. It's at the this is at the very bottom of the stairs. Do I see? Oh, there's more.
So this is a set of barred doors, like a barred grate. There is a door here, but it's open at the moment. There's a little desk. It looks like it's a guard post. There's no one sitting at it. And then there's a bunch of supplies up on a wooden platform here. It's up on a wooden platform because it's quite damp in the floor here. You can see there's just like a gutter along the center of it where the fluids can drain into. But like the whole floor is just kind of wet and gross, so everything is up off the ground. And then you can see there's a hallway that heads north, and there appears to be more cells there. And these cells are a little bit different than the cells that I guess you can't really see much, but you can see like more solid walls on this, and I'll describe more about that to you when you get further down, if you choose to go
Sure.
further down.
The troll's not saying anything, right?
No.
Have I fooled him enough to where I actually have him convinced that I'm just doing the quick round before I grab
It
him some
seems
oil
like it.
from
Not really
WD-40?
reacting to you. He's
Right.
he's going about his business. He's back to inspecting this door, trying to like get it open. You can see him shaking it. You can see him getting kind of frustrated, shaking a little bit harder, and then being like, "No, no, you're gonna break it."
So yeah, don't worry about it, mate. I'll get right. I'll get on it. Right after I make the rounds.
He says, yeah, I know. I just, yeah.
Woosah, big guy. Woosah.
He sort of goes and he starts talking to this prisoner here. What are you looking at? What you looking at? Come here closer to the bar and I'll get you.
You said there's a locked door right in front of me?
No, it's open. It stood wide open. You could close it and lock it, presumably to, if prisoners got out or whatever, but it's open at the
Sure.
moment.
I will take a dash, but I'm not actually dashing. I'm just expending my
Yeah,
action to move more
yeah, absolutely.
nonchalantly.
I ain't done.
All right.
Oh, the next troll. Okay.
Yeah, there's another troll in this hallway also. And like I said, so the doors, the rooms here are walled, so you can't see really into the rooms, except through a small window in the doors. The doors are big, heavy wooden doors with like a small barred section, and then there's also a small like letterbox size opening where you can like shove like food and stuff if they're so
Solitary
inclined.
confinement, essentially.
Yeah, or more longer term cells perhaps, or something like that.
Right.
Definitely for the more serious prisoners.
I mean, I'll approach the troll. Just right there.
How's the big guy? Being quiet?
He says, hey, Pat.
How you done?
Yeah, the one at the end's been causing all kinds of ruckus, but, what's he gonna do?
You want me to talk to him? Yeah, you want me to talk to him? I'll kick him in the mouth.
You know what? I don't know if you should. You might just rile him up more. I just been leaving him be. Like, he tried to pry open the bars. We actually had to stop that from happening because this guy's strong enough to almost pull him apart.
I'll tell you. That's a Goliath. That's a Goliath one, isn't it?
I don't know what that means then.
No, the big fucker.
Yeah, the big fucker.
Yeah, he's like as tall as you.
Yeah. Not quite as tall as me. I mean, I'm pretty tall, but
yeah, I mean, you're the biggest, mate. Don't tell the other guy I said that. You're the biggest.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. All right, leave you be.
And last turn of my movement, just there.
Okay.
Now I know it. Now I know the layout.
Yeah, good job. Nice.
All right. This guy is going to stand up from prone.
Okay.
Pull out his short sword.
Okay.
Disengage.
He can. Okay. Yeah. Cool.
Oh wait, he can't pull out his short sword. He's gonna.
No, he can
stand up.
action. He can free action to draw the like object interaction. No, he'd have to object interaction to open the door, wouldn't he?
Yeah, that's why he's not drawing a short sword. Draws a short sword.
Nope.
One of you fuckers needs sentinel.
Starts to run. When he gets at the door, he starts yelling, "Intruders! Intruders!"
Oh, fuck.
Fuck's sake. Oh well.
Which is going to.
He was prone, so he only has what, 15 more
15
feet of
feet.
movement, I
Oh,
think?
you're right.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. You won't get far out the door, at least.
Hold on, I gotta go 15 feet back. Thank you for the reminder, Chris. Alrighty. What is that one? And
Oh.
Oh, they rolled really well for next time. Okay.
Yeah, but it's already past their turn, so it's fine.
Yeah.
Actually, this
is
is
a
this
this
is a
counts as a
circumstance where
surprise
rolling high
round.
is better for us.
Okay, Hal.
Get 'em.
Hal's gonna chase out after him, get to here, and probably just say, shouldn't have called out. And he's gonna try and decapitate the guy with the greatsword.
Okay, have at it. Oh, I forgot
You
to turn on
just
the
damned
battle
all
mode.
your friends. It's playing in my head if that helps.
For 16 slashing.
Oh,
How do you kill him?
I just take him like right at the neck, lop the head right off.
Awesome.
Hal was gonna try and spare the guy. He was gonna knock him out, but they ran out and called out. So he's like, well,
That's the end of that.
this happens now. That was 15 feet. I'm gonna take some more movement because he looked like he was running up this way. 50, 20, 20. I should be able to get there. I have 35 feet of movement. So I will get right there and end my turn there, I think.
Okay. Eva.
Okay. Eva will come out here, get to here, like nod to Hal, and then will bonus action hide to put herself in cover. So, stealth check.
Yes, sorry.
That's okay. I still have Blessing of the Trickster, I believe. So
yep, it doesn't go away.
that's a 21.
21. Nice. You can consider
And
yourself
then-
hidden.
Yay. Do I hold action to attack them when they reach Hal? I think so. Yes, she's gonna like wait for someone to get level to Hal, and then attack. Will be her held action.
Okay, that sounds good to me.
Okay, so let us end the turn.
All right. The troll, I'm going to have both trolls go right now because they're not really in combat. So the one down here, or up here, I guess, Turnip sort of says, see you later, man. And this guy here is sort of mocking this prisoner. He's saying, come on, come closer. Come on, come closer. Oh, you want some food? You want some food? You want some gruel? Come get it.
Delightful.
Cora. Of course, you guys can't hear that, by the way, because everything is quiet beyond that door. It's such a weird place.
Don't forget, Turnip, that you are psychically connected to the rest of us still.
Oh, that's right.
I will come down here, poke my head out, see a decapitated man, go back in, and hide around this corner.
Okay.
I can't. I'm real tapped for spells. I'm gonna cast.
That's okay.
Guidance on myself just in case it comes up and is necessary.
Okay.
There's a beheaded man out there, and I'm in a room full of corpses. This is grand.
Turnip.
Actually, I'm gonna see if I vomit a little bit. Hold on. Just a little bit. Decapitation's real gross.
It's pretty nasty.
I made eye contact with the severed head. Oh god.
Okay, Turnip.
All right, so I will psychically tell everybody that
I found him.
You sound different. Are you method acting again?
What are you talking about?
I didn't know
You
this was an
okay,
open
Turnip?
connection.
Sound like you got
I
a
found
cold.
his dad.
He's method acting.
I'm gonna take a dash, but obviously, just
Yeah,
sort of,
just sauntering.
I'm power walking.
I'll get the oil for you, mate. You stay put.
As I laugh at the prisoner that he's laughing at.
Oh my god, that was so haunting.
Hmm.
Oh, by the way, we're in a fight.
Got it.
Okay. Door's gonna open as this guy is gonna come running out. Come down here. 25, 30 feet. See Hal.
That's when Eva strikes.
That's when Eva strikes.
Mm-hmm. I'm hidden from him, correct?
You sure are.
Okay. So throw a blade.
$22 will hit.
Okay. For 10 points of radiant damage. And then we are going to add the trip sneak into that. So an additional 11 points of damage. And then I don't know why that's not... Oh, for fuck's sake. One moment. Spellcasting ability, Dex. DC 15, Dex save, please.
Alright. DC 15, come on, 15!
Ah, that's annoying. Oh well. Either way, 21 points of damage is still pretty sweet.
Yeah, that's pretty darn good. He doesn't want to take the dash action. I think he's going to attack Hal. So here we go with a long sword attack. And another long sword attack. They both fail. And he can't draw a short sword this round, so that is the end of his turn. Or what is the deal with drawing weapons in this edition?
Did he open a door to come out?
He opened a door to come out.
I believe you
So
can
that would
still
probably be
draw
his
a weapon
object
as part
interaction.
of the attack action, though.
Isn't it part of the attack action? Yeah. So he's still got it. So he's going to use his short sword then. It doesn't matter.
I don't think Hal even blocks any of them. He just lets it like glance off his chainmail for each shot. He's just staring at this guy really angrily.
Oh god.
The guy just flurry of
Yeah,
attacks. Like he's
okay.
got 3 attacks around. That's he's pretty quick, right? He's just
Mm.
pow pow pow. And then you're just standing there looking at him and he just sort of makes this little oh my god noise and then kind of cringes backwards a little bit.
That's my boy.
This guy is gonna come out. And 30 feet will get him here, and he's gonna have to take the dash. So he's gonna come through here. And I guess we're gonna stop there. And that'll end his turn. This guy's dead, so he can leave turn order. You are no longer required, sir. Al.
All right, 2 swings at the guy who's directly to the right of me. He's injured, I guess.
Mm.
Yep.
16 doesn't hit, right?
You're correct.
I am going to expend my inspiration.
Ooh,
Nice.
all right.
Okay.
I've been carrying one since the start of the session or the start of the campaign. I haven't used it, so
That's more like
23
it.
should hit. Or 18 slashing.
Oof.
And I will follow up with a second swing. Same guy.
It is us.
18
Hit?
for another 16 slashing.
Nice.
This guy's he feels like he's walked into a blade tornado.
And that's it for me. I don't want to use any more of my bonus action stuff just yet.
He's going to feel worse in a second. Eva is going to peek around the corner again and throw a blade at him.
Okay, same guy?
Yep, same guy. We prioritize targets.
Okay.
Eva is very happy to just copy whichever target Hal has. How
I
hurt does
wondered
this
if
guy
Hal-
look?
I think he got the kill.
Because I get
so many enemies.
How-
Yeah, that's hit and kill.
How hurt does this guy look?
I mean, red out of green to red.
Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna just put sneak attack into this one just to make sure. So 21 points of damage.
Yeah, how does he die?
Like straight through the side of the head, just like has reeled away from Hal's hits, and then is just like straight through the side of the head, falls like a log,
Awesome.
and then swings around the other way and throws a blade at the other person.
Okay.
19
That's gonna hit.
for an additional 6.
Nice.
And then that is me.
Okay. The troll down here is gonna say, oh, Pat, I forgot. Hang on, hold up a second. And he goes over to this table here, and he rummages through a bag, and he pulls out a cutting of a plant, and he says, "This is the tomato cutting I said I'd give you. The tomato plant I said I'd give you. Here,
Oh.
take it. Tell your wife not to kill this one."
That
It's very
fucking
funny,
laugh.
mate.
Oh my god.
Alright, Cora, you're up.
Okay, I will poke my head out. Oh, there's a guy there. There's 2 more guys there. There's so many corpses. I will just cast Sacred Flame and try to figure out why it doesn't work off my character sheet.
Oh, that works.
That's
Yeah,
it.
it's only rolling 1d8.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah,
Do you have
I'll just.
do you have cantrip progression set for it? There's a on the info, if you click the eye and then the toggle, there's somewhere there's a cantrip. There was a cantrip progression. Why am I not seeing that anymore? Oh,
Yeah,
hang on,
I
output
don't-
attack.
I've never heard.
If you set it to output attack and then go cantrip progression below add ability mod to damage or healing, you can do cantrip dice, and it should automatically up it for you.
I'll figure it out. It's fine. So he'll take 10 radiant damage,
He has done that.
and I will pat Ava on the shoulder and dip back into this room.
Eva like winks as you go back in.
Have fun. Good luck.
It is
And that is.
on her sheet. Weird.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay, we'll figure it out.
Yeah, it's fine.
All right. No, I like I told him.
How excited is Farmer Turnip to get a tomato cutting?
Very nice, very good. It's very good.
It's a nice cutting turnip. It's like it's a really healthy, well cared for plant. This troll seems to have a little bit of a green thumb.
Oh, well, he will be
Did.
spared. All right. Let's keep it simple here. Sacred Flame on that person.
Yeah. Another dex save.
Oh,
Oh, this time he
saves.
saves.
That's me.
Okay.
Pat, not you too.
Okay, this guy's turn. He hasn't even really seen what's going on with Pat, I think. He's just... What is he gonna do? He's gonna run south. He's gonna disengage. He's gonna get here.
Attack of opportunity.
I'm actually gonna give him an intelligence
Oh no,
check.
he disengaged in here. Sorry.
He disengaged. Yeah.
Yep.
I'm going to give him an intelligence check to see if he realized that that secret flame was coming from
Turnip.
Pat. So I'm going to
Pat, yeah.
call this a DC 12, I think is reasonable.
Sure. Nope.
He does not realize. He comes running up to you and he's like, Pat, we've got intruders. Get down to the trolls. They're tough.
Yep.
Hal's gonna chase after the guy. Get to there. And yeah, just 2 swings. I don't even think he says anything. He just kind of stomps up to him.
You hit him.
For
For
13 on that one.
13 on that one. That's another
And
hit.
15 on that one.
15 on
Nice.
that one. He says, Pat, help me.
Not me
Yeah, I
turn,
don't
mate.
think I don't want to use any of my. I've only got 2 spell slots left, so I'm gonna not
Save.
use Divine
Yep.
Smite. That'll be
Yep.
my turn.
Okay. Move to there to get a better view. Throw a blade. So with advantage because I hit him last time.
That's a hit.
We will apply 18 points of radiant damage to him.
How did he die?
Again, like just through the side of the head. Doesn't really see it coming. Momentarily pins him to the wall and then just slumps.
He's looking at you, Turnip, and he says, Pat! And that will take us out of combat, guys. Nicely done.
You're welcome for doing all the heavy lifting there.
And so you find yourselves yet again in this hallway. Yet again, it's full of corpses.
Oh, God. Gotta pull all the corpses into the corpse room.
Yep.
All
Right,
the
first things
corpses.
first.
Hal's just gonna turn to Turnip and say, "So you found my father? Did you get a chance to see him? Is he all right?"
No. No. One moment.
I don't know why the prisoner's over there, but I'm gonna go free that prisoner.
Yeah, so he
I'm-
wasn't tied up. He's crawling on the ground. You can see that he can't use his legs properly, and he sees you. You're still disguised as Pat, and he reels backwards and he says, "I'm sorry. I was checking to see if you're okay. I wasn't trying to escape. Please don't hurt me. I can't take any more. Please."
I'm gonna spend 1 charge of my healing light.
Aw.
God, only one,
Aww.
really. I'm gonna touch his ankles, trying to make it feel better.
He looks at you just like confused, and he says, "Is this a trick?"
Ah, mate. I'm not all you think I am. You see any oil around here?
What a spooky question to be asked.
Thank you.
I'm gonna look around.
did
Is there
you
like
ask him?
vials
Did
of
you say
oil
any
for like
what?
the lanterns and stuff?
Oil?
Well,
Yeah, it's like lantern
he
oil,
says,
whatever.
Are we gonna set the bodies on fire?
No, he needs it for the door.
No, we'll grease a door.
Okay.
he
I
points
have
to
some-
the room over there, Turnip, which is
Oh.
where sort of a lot of the supplies for the prison is.
Right, cheers. Don't go up too early. Don't get caught.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna go grab some oil, just like a little couple of vials, however they're stored.
Sure. Yeah, there's like a flask of oil, I would think.
So,
All right.
suggestion. 2 ideas, possibly.
Well, let me explain. That doorway over there, it's got a silence thingy on it.
Yeah.
You pass through it, you can't hear anything on the other side.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
What's on the other side of it?
There are 2 trolls.
Hmm.
One of them was kind of nice. Gave me this, a tomato. A tomato.
I show him the tomato sapling.
Please.
Sapling trimming, what was it again?
A cutting.
Cutting.
What the hell's that? I'm guarded. What's that?
It's
when
like
you
a
like.
like a.
Go.
It's a little like a clipping of the plant that can be repotted and it'll grow roots and grow into a new plant.
Ah, okay. One moment, I have a phone call.
Have fun.
While he's on the phone, I just have to say, giving Chang the Hat of Disguise was the best choice ever, just for all the
Yeah.
voices.
Yeah,
absolutely.
zero regrets. Zero regrets.
We're-
That was awesome.
It was the turning point in the campaign where Turnip's gonna go become an actor. He's gonna join Tucker, and they're gonna
Yeah,
start
they're
a
gonna be a
troupe.
double act. Yeah.
Oh my god, I'll be their biggest supporter. I'm so excited
Well,
for their traveling.
I mean, we're gonna
troupe.
fund their acting career at this point, aren't we? So
That's why we're doing this. We're struggling parents to put our kid through acting school.
Whenever I run Tourney of Dragons, there's a section in the campaign where a traveling troupe comes up and actually pretends to be the players because the players are disguised as someone else.
Okay.
And so this troupe, like,
Oh my god,
basically
that's so fun.
glory from the players and what they've done. They're known as like the heroes of greenest, and like the troupe pretends to be the heroes of greenest. And it's hilarious because like it annoys the party so much because they're like, that's us. Like
They can't blow their cover though. That's so funny.
Yeah.
But
That's cool.
I call the troupe the Blades of Darkness is like their name.
Damn.
And they always end up featuring in the campaign, like somehow. But,
That's so
just
funny.
imagine now that like Turnip and Tucker are like the beginnings of the Blades of Darkness.
Could be. Yeah.
We have a party full of entertainers. We've got Hal, who's an entertainer. He's an arena fighter, and we're gonna have actors. This is it. This is just a bunch of theater kids.
It's really interesting because you said like the players get angry watching these people like bask in their glory, and I'm trying to think how Hal would react. And as long as they're not like abusing the reputation Hal would have, I think he'd probably be fine with it. Like, yeah, they're just telling my story. That, yeah, it's my glory. I earned it, but they're just spreading the word so I can get more glory.
So here's the thing: they get details wrong, and I think that's what drives the party crazy.
Yeah, that could do
like,
it.
yeah, they don't mind the thought of like their deeds being spread, but like when it's other players getting credit for something another player has done and stuff, it's really funny.
That's so funny.
Yeah, so imagine if like Cora got the credit for everything that Hal had done.
Yeah, that's believable.
I mean, even that though, I'm trying to think of it. Hal really thinks of like anything that he achieves is only possible because of the party he's with. So like everything that gets done is a shared glory for us.
I love that.
I love that for him.
All right.
We love Hal.
Chang, we were just saying that giving you the Hat of Disguise was the best decision made in this game, just for the
100%.
You know, I try to keep things fresh.
Okay, so you were telling them about the you guys were discussing your plan. Hal had told about the tomato cutting that he had received. What's your strat?
Well,
do you tell us about the torturer in the other room?
Oh yeah, sure, why not?
Do we want to deal with him quickly before we go try and deal with the trolls?
I don't know if it's quiet in there.
Actually, no,
True, I guess
it was, right?
Yeah, if you attack him, it's not going to be heard.
Yeah, I mean, we can come back for him.
I'm just concerned that if he leaves the room, there is quite a lot of blood in this hallway now.
I mean, maybe you just think cleanup hasn't been around.
But why would there be blood in this hallway?
I mean, people bleed when you're dragging them to and from torture. I feel like if we go after him, that has the risk of this happening again and him running towards the trolls instead of thinking there's other guards he can get to.
I mean, we can just. Hal can block the door. Hal's big.
I mean, yeah, we could. Actually, I have the keys for down here, as does Turnip. I can see if I can lock the door.
Wait, you guys go in and fight. I'll stand out here and lock the door.
There's actually 2 doors.
Yeah.
Well,
There's another one down there.
Okay. So an idea that occurred to me is that if Hal and obviously Turnip's already dressed up as a guard, but if Hal put on some of the uniform, maybe there's something we can get to fit him. You guys could drag me past the trolls, and say captured me stealing or something, or alternately you Turnip go and get Hal's dad and say you're bringing him for interrogation/torture, and just walk him past the trolls.
I'm wondering if I would assume my father's caused enough of a stir that the trolls would insist on helping get him to torture.
well, what if Turnip told your dad that he had you, and so he had to go quietly, or you would be hurt?
I think maybe Pat here just goes and asks one of the trolls to give him a hand moving something heavy, lures him up here. We dispatch that troll, and then we only have one more troll to deal with down the hall. My concern is there's only one way in and out of this jail cell section, I believe. So one way or the other, we're coming back past these trolls.
Yeah, maybe we try and lure them one by one. That
Or I
seems
can
like a
hide in the
reasonable way of doing it.
bathroom, and we'll lure the troll into the break room, and then she can run in and lock the door.
Please lock him in.
Just lock him in with us, and we'll meat grinder him.
Oh, I don't want to do we know about trolls and their famous regeneration?
As I always say, if you know about it, I think it would be reasonable that your character would know about it.
True.
Unless you think that your character wouldn't know, I leave that choice up to you. But like, if you know something,
Trolls are pretty commonplace. Like they're
and we know that trolls regenerate and have like fire stuff, and we don't live in a world where trolls are real.
Speak for yourself.
So
we
the
what we
East
could
Coast
do.
of Canada is a
some of my
lawless
coworkers.
What we could do
So do we have
is
fire?
ask one of the trolls to help Turnip take Hal's dad up to the torture chamber up north, and then we use that as an opportunity to ambush him. We the 3 of us hide in here in the break room, and then come out behind.
Sure. Yep. I'm a famously great ambusher.
What about a torture person?
Well,
he
move
won't
him.
hear anything that's going on, right?
Yeah, he shouldn't hear anything.
Well, there's already 2
depends
people
on how-
there in the interrogation room. It's a connected room.
Oh no, I think Eva meant take him up to
the
the
north
one where you just freed that one prisoner.
Oh,
Yeah.
the little
The holding
right
cells
So-
up there or whatever.
stage.
I will say, from what you guys have seen of that room, it's not really a torture room. It looks more like
Break room.
a place for the guards to hang out, and they were just messing with one of the prisoners there.
Yeah. Okay.
I think if we want to go with that plan, we have to actually clear out the torture room first.
I'm all right with that. It's silence too, right? Like you said, you couldn't hear anything. So if we
Yeah.
go in there and cause, as long as he doesn't leave the door, which
Like I said, there's 2 doors.
Is this?
Why don't
This
you
guy's just come out
go
into
in
the
and
thing.
Yeah, that's
Sorry.
the prisoner. He's just sitting out in the hallway.
But why doesn't Pat go into the torture room and find out if there's a second exit from there? Because that would be the thing I'd be most concerned about, is somebody finding
Yeah, if
another way out to get help.
God damn
Could
it,
just
that's
be a
what I
door
just
that-
said. There's 2 doors in that goddamn room.
Does the door lead to out or just to another room?
Yeah, down there. There's another room down there.
I'm just trying Oh, no,
I'm
he's
sorry,
breaking
Turnip.
character.
I'm not good at spatial awareness. You need to describe these things very.
There's a door right there.
Very well formed.
That goes into the interrogation room, and there's a little hall. It's a connected room, and then down there
It's
there's a
easier-
torture rack. And then from
It's
the torture
easier
rack
for me
room,
to
there's
understand
another
you.
door that leads into
This accent I
down
could
there.
decipher. It was the other one. I couldn't wrap my head around what you were saying. It was all marbly and mumble.
So, Turnip, tell me about the windows.
You know what? I ain't gonna do this with y'all. I was in character. All right.
You were doing great.
I'm going back into character now. You understand? There's 2 doors. One of them is here, and the other one down there.
Okay, so there's 2 doors to the north.
Yeah. There's only 2 to the south. There's 2 to the torch chamber.
1 in the torture chamber, yes.
Who? Oh my god.
All right, so it
Can
sounds
I
like we're
get
back
back
to
into
plan
character now? I
one.
gotta deliver this.
I think it's back to
Yes.
plan 1, where we lure the troll by having Pat ask for help moving something, and we spring a trap on him.
What the hell are we
Yeah.
gonna move?
I don't know. You were in the supply room. Was there anything in the supply room that looked heavy?
No.
Pat,
What
you're a
you-
bright
what you
guy.
want-
I'm
what you
sure
want-
you'll figure out something.
What the hell you want him to do? Rearrange furniture or some shit?
Yes.
Did he seem very friendly with you, Pat? Because he might be willing to help you
Well, he
rearrange.
gave me a tomato.
yeah,
He gave me
furniture
a
or something?
tomato. He likes me. The honest thing about sparing him, because he seems like a nice guy. Let him be free out in the wild. He likes to grow things.
Hmm.
The second one kind of big though. I don't really care about him. He seemed kind of mean. He's the one got in your dad.
Mm.
Then there's another hallway that goes all the way down. There's another staircase that goes down. It's not just in that room. There's more. We got
So-
a little bit of a journey.
Suggestion then.
So
How
there's more than one
Turnip?
door.
I ain't gonna do this.
Suggestion,
with y'all.
Turnip.
I ain't gonna do this with y'all.
You ask him to come and help you move something to get to the oil. Say there's something in the way of it, and then we use that to ambush the guy in this corridor.
What the hell am I
Just
gonna
say
do
it's
with
really high
this?
up and you're so short and he's so tall and you need his help.
Just leave the oil over here. We can use it to like set him on fire if we need to stop him from regenerating.
Ugh.
I could
Well,
I
I'm
could coat
gonna
my
ask
blade
the-
in it.
I'm gonna ask the second one. I like the first one. He gave me a tomato.
Okay,
Go get the one that didn't give you the tomato.
okay, and then we'll hide in the in the break room, and then come back you up when he's there.
All right.
Eva's gonna kind of
Which
go over
break?
to
The one to the.
the one
We
that's
want to be in
full
the
of
one to
blood.
the north.
Actually, yeah, the one
Okay,
to the
'cause I was
north
gonna
will
say, we
probably be
could
better.
also-
Yeah, one to the north is better. Let's do the one to the north.
Okay, I want to go hide. Oh, hello. You're no-
Sarah, you're gonna want to come in, go back into the room. It's gonna get violent
These
out
two
here.
are quite violent. Yep. I'll go hang out with him.
He like kind of stumbles back and goes
Hmm.
back to the room. He's gonna like hide under here, I think.
We are no
Good
fans
idea.
of the
I'll
Apaches
join
either. We are gonna
I'm
make
gonna
them pay
approach-
for what they've done.
I'm gonna approach the doorway and just
His neck is thick.
just get back into character.
I
Method.
can't believe we made him break character.
I got the oil.
Okay. Wait, no, I forgot. That's not the plan. I'm gonna walk past because I don't have the oil anymore.
Mate,
Just sort of just acknowledge him.
He nods and says, "Don't forget the door."
Yeah.
yeah.
Go down here.
Hey, mate, let me talk to you for a minute.
I'm gonna talk to this one. Maybe
He
I'll appease to
says,
his ego.
What's up, Pat?
Listen, there's a squeaky door and I'm trying to get the oil.
Yeah.
Right, but the oil is back behind so much stuff. Lots of heavy stuff. Lots of heavy stuff.
Again?
Yeah, I need help. I
Yeah,
ain't
alright.
big enough. I ain't big enough. And I ain't gonna ask the other one. You're a lot bigger and stronger. Do you know what I mean?
Well, I probably shouldn't leave here because that guy's been causing trouble, but
Now we'll switch. We'll switch. You twos will switch. I'll tell him. I'll tell him when we go upstairs.
give me a persuasion roll.
Sure.
Oof.
Right. It's a 13.
Oh wait, no, I still have guidance. Actually, do I still have guidance? How long does it last?
A minute?
Never mind. Oof. Lucky
Yeah,
there.
I'm the strongest. I should
I was
probably do it. He like makes his voice lower. Yeah, I'm stronger than that guy.
I know you are, mate. You're the biggest.
Yeah, I'm a big troll. Big troll. Strong troll. Better. Stronger's better. Stronger's better. Hey, I'm stronger than you.
Oh. Maybe they'll kill each other.
You're not stronger than me. I'm stronger than you. They said so. And he kind of like gives this one a push. So what are you doing? What are you doing? We're not allowed to fight. They told us they would give us to the creepy guy if we did.
Fight.
Oh, come on.
No, he's gonna come out.
Fellas,
He's not a
lads, come on. Just because one person's bigger than the other, it don't matter.
They both look at this door, and you see that both of them seem afraid of whatever is behind it. And he says, "You go check on the prisoner over there. I'm gonna get the stuff." And the troll says,
You know, we're gonna get
"Fine."
the stuff. We're gonna get the oil for the door. You sit down there. There you go. Good lad.
Goes bloody.
I don't want to say nothing in front of him, but yeah, he's a bit of a weakling. He's a bit of a Nancy Pants. Do you know what I mean?
Stop. So is gardening. What kind of troll gardens?
Yeah. What a fairy.
Right? Hate this stupid pillar. I've always gonna squeeze past it.
Yeah. I'm gonna project my voice now. Be a bit louder. For no
What?
particular reason. God.
Okay, there's no reason. Where are these barrels, man?
You can just tell us to go
outside.
through the link, Chang.
No, this is funnier.
Or I mean, this is funnier, but
I mean, I forget often, so.
Right in there, mate. Right in the back. Right in the back.
I
Okay,
suppose we're
that's-
all holding attacks, right?
Behind all the group.
Yeah.
Behind all the oats.
Oh, these tiny human doors. I hate them.
Same.
Where is it? I don't see it.
go.
Pat,
Go.
Go.
Doors
I
open.
am. I'm trying to go, but the door's in the.
Go. It's in the
What?
back.
I'm in the back. He's like shifting barrels and things. I don't see it.
Mate. Right there.
I'm trying to point. I'm going inside. I look across the hall with my free hand and quickly like wave them, not as subtly as I can, like wave them here. With my main hand, I would just like point up, like to a crate.
That one right there.
Well, that one. Okay.
I see your leg. Are we attacking?
I want to like be a little bit more frantic with the wave. Like, hurry the fuck
Go.
up! I don't see anybody here.
I wasn't
go.
sure if we were gonna roll initiative
Hal, go.
first, but yeah, Hal just runs in. He spent the time while Turnip was getting the troll up here. He broke one of his flasks of oil and just coated his sword in oil. And on his way by, he's just gonna run it through one of these open flames and take a swing.
Oh, smart.
Cool.
I'm just gonna
That
sacred.
actually
I can see his little leggy. I'm gonna
combat.
sacred flame from back here.
Sorry,
So
Kirsty, I
here's
missed you.
we're
What was
gonna
that?
do. This is gonna kick off combat. I'm just looking at the time. This is probably a good place for us to take our break. So
Sounds
let's
good.
take 10 here. We will meet back, and we will continue on with this combat when we return.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Then.
Okay.
Sorry, you counted me in and everything, and I definitely took a bite of my overnight oats.
Professionalism, Kirsty.
I was like, I got mine. I'm like, oh no, I don't. Sorry about that. So, welcome back, anyone. I don't think we have any viewers today, but maybe we do. There's 3 people watching. 2 of them are us. I don't know who the third one is. Stream Elements.
Oh, that's my bot. Yep. Just us
Yeah.
watching.
So we are about to kick off combat with this troll. You guys are going to get a surprise round on him. So let's just roll initiative, and then you guys can take your surprise round, and things will happen.
Oh,
Things will happen.
God, what is it with me rolling badly on initiative at the moment? Oh well, won't be an issue next level.
I mean, you still have a good plus, you know.
Yeah.
I had a character that had +9 initiative, and I almost never rolled on the die above a 10. It was the worst.
Alright. Sorry, I had to comment on that. John's dog, the one who just posted in Discord. We're for anyone watching this now or later, we are posting pictures of our pets in Discord. And John's dog is also called Milo.
It's very important to me. This chat, I'm monitoring it now.
Notifications turned on for that.
Everything else, I don't really care. Pets?
Pets. Heck yes.
Gotta see.
Conveniently, Hal rolled highest in initiative because Hal, you had run in. You've got oil on your sword. You're going to. We're going to save this last one round, but you'll do an extra 2d6 fire damage in addition to your regular damage when you attack.
Cool. I was just hoping that the regeneration. That's all I wanted, was to stop the regeneration for a round. But yeah, I will take 2 swings at the troll, I guess.
Okay.
A 12 is probably not going to hit.
That is not, but he will take the.
But he still gets 4 damage, so that's something. And a second swing. 26.
That's more like it.
Attaboy.
There you go.
For 17 slashing.
Plus the 2d6 fire, right?
Oh,
Right.
yes.
Get his ass.
Oh, did not type that right. Hold on. I need a space. There you go. 8. Another 8 fire.
Nice.
But it's fire damage, which is key.
And that'll end my turn.
Okay. Cora, you are up next. You can hear the chaos going on.
I can see the trolls. I can see a part of it. That's all I need because there is no cover from Sacred Flame. So I think I fixed the spell too. We'll see.
Okay.
Yeah, I did fix it. I just rolled.
You just rolled really badly.
Just rolled really badly. So he does not take the 4 radiant damage. So
yes, he saves.
Yeah, but I'm just gonna scoot here, and I'm hiding it. There's no need to go in there.
He is surprised this round. He just kind of looks at you and says, "Pam, we're under attack."
Oh,
who's this wee business?
I can see that.
Oh. Am I hidden from it?
Sure.
Yay. Then we will throw the blade. Let me just read the text of a thing very quickly.
Oh God.
Need to make sure that.
Do I just need to take all of his hit points away right now?
I would hope so. Large or smaller.
Yeah, a rare feature of this rogue subclass, actually, it says trolls just die if you touch them.
Yeah, troll. Just auto kill troll. Okay, I'm just gonna do the regular sneak damage on this. We just want to alpha them. So 17 points of radiant damage.
Nice.
And then offhand. So 19. I'm hoping that hits too.
Sorry, overnight. Oh, yes, it does.
Cool. 9 more points of radiant. And then we're going to step up here to clear the way and end my turn. I'm gonna move myself so I'm kind of half in the thing, so I can actually see the combat though.
Clear
Sounds
the
good.
way for who? You think Cora's running in there?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're good. As long as I can see like an edge of a token, I can hit it.
Yeah. I just don't want it to be able to see me personally.
Mm.
All right, Turnip, you're up.
Okay. Well, I don't know if I want to hit him. Kind of want to like, I almost want to the ruse up.
You could like swing for Hal and miss and hit him.
Yeah, can I do that?
I would require a performance check versus his insight, but yeah.
Sure, I'll do that. I'll bring in. I'll use my bonus action to bring in my maul though. But so I will.
Well, you have the sword, I guess. Yeah.
I'm not proficient. I'm a
Aw.
warlock, man.
Mm.
All right, you want
I
me to roll
am
attack?
proficient, which is a sad thing.
Kirsty, you want me to roll the performance or the attack first?
Roll performance first.
Sure.
I guess it doesn't really matter.
6.
Ugh.
Nope, not good.
Versus his insight, which isn't great, so don't give up hope. Oh,
No, he knows.
okay, so he figures it out. So
Oh,
go ahead.
no.
I miss regardless. I miss regardless. Now,
Mhm.
Oh,
does that help
that's a
me
good
here?
point.
I miss by a decent amount. I think.
Yeah, I think he's like, Pat, watch where you're swinging that thing. What are you doing?
Oh, sorry,
Aim
man.
it that way. He kind of like takes your shoulders and like points you and is like, aim it that way.
Yeah.
Aw.
I'm gonna try again this time.
Oh.
Another 6.
Oh.
So,
Oh my god.
Let's go.
And I hit this time.
all right, roll your damage.
7. Not very good.
Oh, Pat, what are you doing, man?
Sorry, mate. Sorry.
Hell.
All right. I will take a swing with the greatsword. See how this goes. 15 is a miss, I think.
15 is a hit.
Oh, sweet. Or I'll take the 13 damage on that one.
Okay.
I will swing a second time. At 12
Oof.
miss, damn. And that's gonna end my turn.
Don't worry, fellas. The big guns are here.
Mhm.
I need a dex save.
Okay.
Oh, that's better damage.
But now she's gonna succeed.
Well, we'll see. Oh,
Ugh.
I do.
Okay, and I'm gonna scoot back down here. Thank you. I'm nailing it.
Okay, it's his turn. He did not take any fire damage this round.
He did not.
All right.
He gets to heal. That many. Sorry, I had to look up how many.
It's just like one, right?
Yeah. Yeah, keep telling yourself that.
will.
You heard the fire. You get attacked. He tries to rend you
Oh.
by swinging
Ooh,
at you with
that
his
sounds rude.
claws.
hmm
18?
18, I think. No, that hits. I
Mm.
don't have the
Hits.
plate yet.
So 9 slashing. 14 will miss.
That misses.
Oh.
Yeah, that hits.
Uh-oh.
17.
17. Okie doke.
And he says, like that, Pat, like that.
Oh.
All right, Eva.
We will duck around the corner, and then we're going to throw the blade at him again.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
For 18 points of radiant damage. And then offhand, pick a 25 for 7 more points of radiant damage.
Nice. He's struggling.
And then back around the corner.
All right. Turnip.
All right.
Keep the charade going.
Kind of want to. I only have one spell slot right now, so you know what, I want to. I kind of want to see if I hit. I just want to see if I hit this.
Okay.
I'm gonna run out, if I may.
Of course, yeah. He's not gonna.
I
he's
will
not gonna
telepathically
anything
tell
prevent
how to. I will tell how to pretend to swing at me. To keep selling it.
I mean, I
Just
can
go
try
right
and
over
sell
will
it.
you use a reaction for that?
Yeah, I'll use my reaction for it.
Just swing right above my head. Woo! And I'll go low.
The troll like says, "Ow, Pat, no!" and tries to like jump in the way.
Oh,
I'll tell. There's another. Oh god, my throat's getting hit now.
There's more out here.
Oh, careful, Pat. I'll take care of the one in here. Call for help.
aw.
That's what I'm gonna not really do, but I want to be right here. It doesn't have 10-foot reach, does it? At least I don't think it
The
does.
troll?
Yeah.
Well, he's pretty big. He's got long arms.
All right. So then I will continue to move one more. I still see half of them. So I'm gonna use a guiding bolt.
Ooh.
Nope.
Well, would it be with advantage because he doesn't see it coming?
Well, he's seeing it coming. He just thinks it's aimed at someone else.
I was
Yeah.
gonna say, can I luck that?
You can
reroll?
absolutely look.
I'll use my last luck of the day, and I will roll again.
That's
That
one.
Nice.
That hit.
Let me hope. Okay, hopefully this does the actual upscale damage. It does not.
Oh.
So I have to roll two d6 more for this because I'm rolling at a third level.
Bam.
So 28 damage.
Nice.
That is. So he drops to the ground. He looks at you surprised and says, "Pat?" and then falls to the ground.
Hmm.
Anything else, Turnip?
No.
Oh,
I mean, I suppose the smart thing to do would be just grab this skeleton off the wall and torch the thing.
That would
so
be.
that's probably what he'll do, and just kind of cover his face so he doesn't breathe in too much of the burning hair and grossness.
okay. Yeah, you put the torch to it, do some burn damage, and with that, we are out of combat because he does not have a way to come back from that.
Hell yeah.
Oh, poor guy. How's this guy? Hello.
He says, "Hello. What's going on? Are you
A jailbreak.
Harper's?"
Yes.
I knew they'd send someone for me.
Are you a Harper?
Yeah.
I'm down, one more to go.
I'm gonna spend
Good to
1
know.
minute. Spend 1 minute to do that real quick. Get my spell slots back.
Sure. Anything else anyone wants to do while this minute is passing?
I'm just gonna chat with this
Uh,
guy.
Sure.
So why are
Hal's
you-
going to
why
dig
are you
around the
here?
supply room.
Okay.
See if there's
so
anything
Cora's
interesting.
chatting with the prisoner. Hal's gonna look around the supply room. Turnip is doing his magical cunning. Eva, anything you want to do?
Eva will just like sit quietly. She's gonna listen to these two talk. Just like lean
Okay.
against the wall and just listen.
Okay. So we'll start with Cora. So Cora, you asked him, "Are you a Harper?" And he says, "Yes."
So-
And then you said, "Sorry, go ahead."
You know, what? Why? How they grabbed you? Why? Do you know why?
Yeah, I was
We've long suspected that the DePachi family, well, we know that the DePachi family is not what they appear to be, and I was sent as a spy to go in and take a look and see what I could figure out. Unfortunately, they caught me sending a missive and captured me and brought me down here.
Well, great job. Your hunch was correct. It's busting out time, but probably just stay here until we've kind of cleared out the rest. Unless you could, can you fight? Oh God, they sound like hell. No, that's fine.
I can't. I'm not in great shape, but if you give me, I'm pretty good with a dagger.
I have one. Here you go.
Thank you.
Yeah, we're going to try to sort things out. We're on a it doesn't matter. We're freeing people. So, but don't go running upstairs by yourself yet. We'll clear out down here and then come back for you.
Okay. And in the meantime, Hal, you were going through sort of this room here. So this room up top has some of the you already talked about it, has got like a little bit of like food and stuff. There's not tons of things and supplies. In this back room here, everything is really highly organized, and it appears to be prisoners' possessions. Can you please give me an investigation?
Oh, sure. I'm real good at those. But yeah,
you're gonna roll so well.
Kind of wish I hadn't used my inspiration already. A 6.
Oh.
A 6. Okay. So you go through it and you find a bunch of stuff. It's mostly things like clothes, probably the weapons they had on them. You find, just the standard things. You do recognize your father's clothes on the shelf over here, along with a knife that he used to keep on himself at all times.
I mean, I'll scoop that up. I think Hal does such a bad job searching because in the original room, he just grabbed one of the loaves of like sourdough off the shelf and he's just standing there eating a loaf of bread as he searches through this stuff.
Gotta get your carbs in.
And yeah, I'll come out carrying the clothes and the knife and just say, I think I found prisoners' belongings. And when I poke my head in here, I'm like, if you want your stuff, it's just in the other room.
Oh, hell, you look worse for wear. Do you want to be Oh, I can't heal much. I can heal you a little.
Save it. I suspect it's just going to get worse.
I wish I could disagree. You said prisoner belongings. I'm nosy.
When you ask him that, Hal just goes, yeah, I found my dad's shirt.
Oh. Does that mean he's without one? I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
No, you're not.
No, you aren't. No, you're not.
I'll flip through belongings. I'm nosy.
So, Cora, as you flip through belongings, you see this prisoner here. He's grabbed his shirt and he's got. You see him like pinning something on the inside of it. And when he does that, he sort of like frowns for a moment and looks at you. But then kind of like schools his face immediately. But you do catch that moment of like just confusion.
What? What's going on?
What do you mean?
Don't do that. That's my game. Don't do it to me. What? You look confused, suspicious. What?
Just you didn't show me your pin.
You think I have it on me when I'm breaking in here?
Give me a deception.
I only lied because I thought it'd be funny.
I only lied because I thought it would be funny.
Yeah.
He says, "Oh, of course, that makes sense."
Yeah, that's probably how they call it you. What's your name, by the way?
My name is
Or at
Vic.
least what can I call you? I don't care if it's your real name. I just don't want to keep mentally referring to you as the prisoner.
My name is Vic.
Is he lying?
Give me a perception check.
Insight?
Sorry, not perception, insight.
Ignore the guidance, but 28.
Yeah, his name is definitely not Vic. There's that moment of hesitation. He's like, Vic.
Sure, we can get with that. Okay, well, be safe until we are ready to bust you out. Vic.
He says, I'll be waiting.
I'm gonna loot through some belongings. I'm nosy.
Oh yeah, sorry. Roll me an investigation, please.
I will guide myself on this one.
Okay.
Investigation, not my strong suit. But a 13.
Okay, not bad. So it's mostly just a bunch of clothes and some small, eating daggers, that kind of thing. You do suspect that anything of value has been either taken away somewhere else or, stolen or whatever. There is a trend here. Most of the clothes are quite nice. Like this isn't like beggars pulled off the streets for stealing kind of prison. This is probably more political enemies kind of prison.
Tracks.
And with that, I would say our time is up. Chang, you've got your cunning back.
Question, DM, what is here? Is this like a little grated window or this thing I can see here?
Yeah, I think it's supposed to be like an entrance. But we're gonna call it a window.
Okay.
It would actually be higher up in the wall, I would think.
Sure, yeah, makes sense. Yeah, like ground level light, basically. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was surprisingly difficult to find like a small map that had dungeon cells. They were either massive or just anyway. So this is what we ended up with.
Fair enough.
So yeah, it's we're just gonna call that a window.
Sure.
There's a part of the map that I've just cut off. So if you just see like a blank wall with like no stones around it, that's just me cutting off a portion of the map because I didn't.
Fair enough.
It didn't make any sense.
Okay. Okay. So how do we get past the other troll? Do you want to take me in as another prisoner, or?
I've got a plan.
Okay.
Oh, he's back.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Sure, follow me.
Okay.
All of us?
All of you.
Sure.
I love the blind trust.
Listen, Cora's a yes and. She's kind of down for whatever the fuck.
As you come down here, Turnip, I'm gonna get everyone to freeze. The door opens. And the guy that you saw before is standing behind it. He's opened the door. And with him is that prisoner that you saw on the rack. But now the prisoner is standing and walking. Can you roll me an intelligence check, please, Turnip?
Okay. Not great at those, but a 12.
Ooh, okay.
Nice. Yeah, this guy's not alive anymore, and he's now animated.
Oh.
Okay.
And seeing you, the guy says, "Oh, Pat, perfect. Can you come here a moment?"
Oh yeah, sure.
I will quickly. Oh, is Hal at the doorway or? Because if he is,
I mean, yeah, I'm assuming I'm just kind of like standing in the doorway.
Yeah.
I will
So
very subtle.
He's on the other side of the door, so he can't actually hear you.
No, I will give him
and he can't actually
a sign
see you
to
either.
like screw off, go like it was time to like back off.
We can go into the bathroom.
Like screw off, like hand sign. Like
okay, I'm back in here. Come join.
Here we go again.
I'm back in my home.
Yeah, what's going on?
Pat, can you take this fellow to his cell, please?
Yeah, sure.
I would like to work with him later.
All right.
And I'll need a 15-minute break, and then I'll start working on the big one.
Yeah, sure. No problem. Hey, 15-minute. All right. Which
Yeah, if you
cage
can
is
take
it
a
again?
little break then.
I always forget.
What do you forget, Pat?
I was trying to ask him which cage again.
I always forget. For some reason, you know.
Cell
I forget.
3.
Cell free, right? Always free. Sorry. All right, come on, Stumpy.
Oh, is this the creepy guy that the trolls were referring to?
Seems pretty creepy.
Seemingly.
Well, they said the creepy guy had the guy from Cell 3, so expect a corpse later.
Yeah.
Hey. Don't suppose the cells are numbered.
They are
Can't count
numbered.
them.
You can see this one is cell 3.
All right, wonderful. I like that. Organization.
And I lead him over.
Yeah. And he walks in, and you can close the door. You've got the keys.
Yep. I lock him in.
It squeaks. And you hear a troll from the other side say, "Goddamn door!"
Yeah, we're
handling there, mate.
Oh. Ooh. Jason, please. Through the second link, I'll say,
Give me a little bit more time. Just a little bit more.
Tell us when you're ready.
I'll come down.
You guys want to gather in here? It's nice and safe.
I'm good.
I'll relay them 15
minutes for Hal's dad to come up. 15 minutes. Interrogation room.
So, are we going to jump the guy while he has Hal's dad?
Yeah, that sounds nice.
All right.
That's nice.
I will come down and tell the troll.
15 minutes, big guy. Get him prepped.
Right. He goes around to the end. And he,
Hey, mate.
Just
Yeah.
before he halfway.
Cheers for the tomato.
Oh, no problem, buddy.
And those are the last words he ever heard.
And I will. Are these two? Oh, these two are all alive, right? The other two.
Yeah,
prisoners?
those two are alive.
I will make my way here to this door,
Mm-hmm.
and I will lean against it. Relate to the party.
15 minutes. 15.
Copy.
1-5.
Copy, Jason. I understood.
We'll
Okay.
wait for 15. We'll wait around for 15
I'm just going to
minutes.
sit here.
I
Actually-
suggest we go back into the break room. Gets us out of the way of anyone.
There's so many corpses in there.
Well, we can move the corpses into the storeroom if you're really that desperate.
No, it's fine.
At this point, there's probably like, I don't know, a quarter-inch of blood just on the floor.
Probably.
Oh, God. Oh. I'm going to sit on one of the tables that's not covered in blood.
I thought you were going to say you were going to sit on one of the corpses. I was like, that's dark.
Oh my God, no. Cora's not that fucked up yet.
Okay. I'll close the door, but I'll leave it like ajar so that I can hear if anyone comes past outside. And then be kind of waiting on the inside of the door.
Okay.
I'm going to use this 15 minutes to cast Cure Wounds on myself. 7. It's not a lot, but it's
Oof.
better than nothing.
Oof. Hear me out. I can go get rid of that guy right now. Oh, come on. I have an idea and it's so fun.
I mean, you could.
It would,
As long as
I mean, listen. You could get rid of him and the troll in like one go, and then there's no blood, no fuss. They're just gone
we
to
would need to
somewhere.
get the troll into the same room as him before we could do that.
Yeah, I could, I don't know. Turnip could be like, oh, we need your help. You're so big and strong, and we need you to move some stuff to tie the big guy down. And then bomb. Else. Just saying, it could be fun. Or I'll tell you what, we'll do the plan that we have set, and if it starts to go really poorly, clear out of the room, and I'll do it.
Okay.
Okay,
It-
so Turnip, 15 minutes pass, and you see your buddy Troll bringing Hal's dad. I did get a photo. I did get an image from Chris last week. So this is what Hal's dad looks like.
Hell yeah.
Although right now he's dressed a lot more raggedy. He's been given sort of just a like a linen sort of shift shirt to wear. He's not got his normal clothes on and a pair of like linen pants. He does not obviously have any weapons on him, and he's looking a lot more unkempt than he looks in this photo. Obviously, there's no brushes or anything like that for him here, so his hair is a little bit wild. He's scuffed up. He's got some wounds, but nothing that looks life-threatening. He's got like an absolutely massive black eye, and he's got some cuts, but it does look as though, Turnip, from your eye, that they wanted to capture him alive, and so it's less slashing damage and more like he's just been beaten the fuck out of. He's very bruised. He's walking a bit stiffly. You can hear a bit of a scuffle before he comes out. And you know that he's been given the troll a hard time. He has his hands cuffed behind his back. His feet are in leg chains. And there's probably a chain going. Actually, his hands will be cuffed in front, and there's a chain going from his hands to his feet. They are treating him as an extremely dangerous prisoner because, well, he is. And the troll is sort of guiding him forward. He is walking under his own steam, is the good news. And Turnip, you see them approaching.
All right.
I will rap at the door behind me.
Okay. The door. You hear a voice. Actually, no, you don't. He's gonna have to open it. Door opens and he pokes his head out enough to be able to hear you.
15 minutes. There he
He
is.
says, excellent, bring him in. I'm ready to begin. The
Alright.
fire's hot.
The what?
The fire's hot.
Mm.
All
And he
right.
steps back and he says, you can start by putting him on the rack. They go in. Are you doing anything at this point, Turnip, or you're letting him go in?
I'm letting him go in.
Right. They go in. There is another brief scuffle as they tie him to the rack, but Hal's dad he's a little bit too weak at this point to withstand a troll. Although he puts up a hell of a fight. The troll gets like bashed in the eye, and you hear, "Damn it, Pat, come and help us!"
All right.
I'll squeeze through.
Okay. Do you help like tie Hal's dad down?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I gotta sell
That's
it.
my job.
You tie him down, and with that, he's good to go. And the troll says, He's watch him. He's a wily one. Be careful.
Back to your post.
This fellow says, "Don't you worry, I've got him under control." And the troll
Yeah.
leaves and heads back this way.
Do you need anything else? Water?
He says, "No, this is sufficient, thank you."
Apricot? Banana? Apple?
Pat, do not annoy me.
It's alright.
Dare he?
Just trying to make small talk. My apologies.
He can't hear you. You're on the other side of the door.
Yeah, I'll close the door at this point.
Okay.
Can you
And
lock
I'll-
it behind you?
That's what I said. That's what I mean. I'm gonna take my key ring out and lock it. Very
Cool,
gently
okay.
lock it. Just ka-chuck. As gently as I can.
Yeah, you give me a stealth check, or sleight of hand. Let's call it sleight of hand.
Sleight of hand. Alright, well they're identical, so
Yeah.
natural 20.
Nice.
Nice. Yeah, so you slide the key in there and close it. The troll has his back turned to you, so he doesn't see it, and that door just snick closes.
Psychically, I will say
Showtime.
Copy.
All right.
and I will with my eyes I will direct them to the door
Mhm.
on
Yep.
their left as they're facing me.
After you, Hal.
All right. Yeah.
Showtime.
Hal's gonna swing the door open, and I think he's just gonna charge the guy.
All right, let's roll initiative. Lots of combat this session.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, terrible.
You want me to
mean-
roll too?
Can Eva rearrange just her initiative order? Because someone can take my spot. I don't want to go first. That's not going to do anyone
I
any
can
favors.
only swap with someone.
Okay,
so,
well,
like, I
swap
could
with me.
swap
I
with
don't
you.
need to go first.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was gonna give Hal my position, but if you're okay with me swapping with you, then I'll do that.
Oh, I don't care. There's
Okay.
no reason for me to go anywhere near the
Okay.
top.
Okay, then yeah,
When
I
you
go
swap, or
to a
is that
15.
alert thing?
That's alert. That's my
that's alert
feature.
only.
I can swap with someone. So I go to a 15. You go to a 9.
Fine by me.
I think you'll need to edit your number on the track. Yeah, cool.
I'm on it. Yeah, I'm here with cantrips only. I don't need to do anything.
Yeah.
Cantrips and a can-do attitude. I'm lying about the last one.
All right. I guess Hal's dad has one initiative. He
Hell yeah,
is
he
currently
does.
fighting against his bonds. In fact, I'm going to do a strength check.
Oh.
Oh,
Nice.
let's go.
Mm-hmm.
One of the ropes, you just you don't hear anything. One of the ropes snaps, and there's stuff happening in there, but none of you can hear it. So
Mhm.
that will end his turn. Turnip.
I will actually just pace around a little bit. And almost start just talking to the troll.
Okay.
What do you think about leaving this place? You know,
I
see-
said, where else am I going to get a job in Waterdeep? And I like the city.
I mean, you could be a farmer, a gardener. It's a beautiful tomato you gave me. And
No,
I
it'd be
used to be a
nice.
farmer. I don't think you know this about me. I used to be a farmer.
Really, I didn't know that. Turnip. I didn't know that, Pat. Huh.
Yeah, we used to grow turnips, tomatoes, potatoes, all that stuff. And
He's breaking character. He's breaking character.
Mm.
you ever thought about getting away from it all, back to
Oh.
nature?
All the time. All the time. But I think
Why
I'd miss the
not?
big smoke too, you know? Got my little greenhouse.
It was a greenhouse.
Oh, it's where I live. Got a greenhouse in my cave.
It was a cave. Well, you might as well.
Oh yeah, we cave. It's it's in the castle, the Sea Ward, where all the
Ah, right. I forgot about that.
Yeah, you knew that.
Yeah, it's 3 seconds ago. I didn't even know what cell 3 was. Can you believe me?
Oh, Pat, you're always forgetting things, buddy.
Always. I think I got dropped in my head too many times as a child.
That's what my mom always said about me. But she really, I think she used to slam me against the ground for fun.
Oh,
Huh.
he can stay.
All
Okay.
right, your turn.
Okay. I assume I'm hidden. Would that be correct? Like he's not aware that we're here at all.
Yeah, I'm not aware of you at all.
Okay. I'm gonna sneak out to here. Do I recognize this guy at all? This is like the first time I'm seeing him full on.
Oh, that's a good point. Yeah, you probably would recognize him.
Okay.
His name is Kevel Sisk. I will put that in
Sisk.
chat for you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, so this is literally the first time I'm seeing him or hearing his voice. So
here we go.
Kevel Sisk.
So
Okay.
he's sort of he's been with the Depachi family for a long time now, so he probably would have been there when you were there.
Yeah.
He's a sick fuck. He's basically their pet torturer. He is a necromancer by trade. He can touch people and draw the life essence out of them. Like he doesn't need the tools that are scattered all around this place. He just enjoys them.
Stuff.
And then he also has a habit of reanimating the people that he's killed when he's done with them, and he plays with them for a while before they, and sometimes he keeps them for quite a long time. Yeah, his name is spoken with a lot of fear by anyone who knows it. The staff talk in whispers about like the demon in the basement, and they're talking about him.
Oh, fun. Okay. Okay. Yep. I am just going to throw a blade at him then. Advantage. Yeet.
Nice.
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
For 17 points of damage.
Nice.
And then
on the plus side, if he's a caster, he's gonna have like 30 hit points max.
Hopefully, yep. And then swing around with the other hand, still with advantage. Let's go.
Nice.
For another 8.
All right.
And then she's gonna jump to there to give people room to get past. End turn. You surprised, I assume? Yeah. Let's go.
Cora?
Excuse me. Hal, sorry. Excuse me. And I'm gonna sneak up to here. He's a caster?
Yep.
He's a caster.
Do we want him silenced?
Could be useful.
It is my last spell slot.
I think it would be incredibly useful to do that, to be honest.
I agree. Okay, I will use my last spell slot, and I will cast Silence at 3rd level, because that's all I have left.
Oh, sorry. Oh no, that was you, not me. I clicked something at the same time.
That was me. Yeah, so I'll just mark off my 3rd level spell slot, but I'm gonna duck behind the table, so hopefully I guess so he can't really see me, and I'm just gonna cast Silence. It's a 20-foot radius sphere. Yep.
You bitch.
Bully the caster. Bully the caster. Bully the caster.
Is there a template, or do I have to draw one?
Yes, sorry, I'm pulling it out right now. It's just massive.
Okay, yeah. So I'm just gonna go in there, and I'm gonna put my finger to my lips and look at him and just go shh, and then I'm gonna wink at Hallbjorn.
You can move that template wherever you like.
I think that's. I mean, like there is a spot in the back corner that he could cast him, but he wouldn't know that. Yeah.
Move it one further south.
It won't let me move it.
Oh,
I can select it
off of it again. Oh, it's probably because it's through the walls. Do you okay?
Mm.
So do
Oh
you want
yes, yeah,
that kind of?
yeah. So I'm gonna have that, and then into the hallway.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
I just want to fill
one.
that room.
Yeah.
Like that?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to put this on the map layer so we're not all constantly moving it. There we go.
Okay. And
That is the
then I'm going to duck behind this table.
I also have these, which are kind of cool. I've never actually used them because they seem like a pain in the butt, but
Fun.
it's just
That's
like
so cute.
animated things.
Yeah, it's fun. I like it.
Okay, so you can see that he's like starting to say something. He's starting to cast something. You cast this silence spell, and you actually see him mouth the words "you bitch."
Okay, there's no need to get sexist about this.
Hal, it is your turn.
Okay, I will start by moving into the room. And decide whether I want to embarrass this guy before I kill him or not. I think I do.
You definitely do.
Are you
Believe
gonna
it.
have
That
the
does.
shoe?
That is something I need to bring up because I'm going to throw the shoe at him. But the
Incredible.
weapon, so the weapon masteries, the one for dagger doesn't really fit throwing a shoe. I don't think.
I think we
It's
mentioned it
Nick.
having slow or something like that.
I wasn't sure whether it would
Or-
have. There's slow, there's sap, or there's vex.
Oh, I think it might have been sap.
And,
I suggested as like the surprise, but I can't remember what the.
Because sap gives them disadvantage on their next attack, whereas vex gives me advantage on my next attack roll. Which, hitting somebody in the face with a shoe would be pretty vexing, I think.
Mm.
But regardless, I will throw the shoe first as I charge in.
So funny.
One smelly shoe inbound. A 10 is
Oh,
probably
no.
going to miss.
Well, he's a caster.
Yeah,
His AC could be 10.
His AC is higher than 10, not by much, but it's higher than 10.
All right, and then I will follow it up with a greatsword swing.
Does it hit him and just not damage him?
Yes. Yeah, it just like plunks against his shoulder and like falls to the floor, and he's like, you see him mouth, "Who throws a shoe?"
For 17
This is gonna be
damage.
the most confusing death of his life.
So that'll
Oh
be
my
17. And I think I'm going to just stay where I am. I'm blocking the doorway there, and the other one's locked.
Nice. Troll has no idea anything's happening. He's like so if you take the tomato and put it some water to start with, once you see the roots go, then you want to add a little bit of soil, and think about tomatoes as they need lots of light and lots of water. You really can't overwater these things. So he's sort of giving you all these instructions.
I'm gonna start to mansplain him a little bit. It's sort of like,
Yeah, what you want to do? Yeah, you want to get the good fertilizer, you know what I'm saying?
He's like, yeah, the good fertilizer. Yeah.
It's good.
He doesn't. He's not bright enough to realize that you're mansplaining it to him.
Aww.
Horses are
Aw.
probably the best. Horses are probably the best. Or cow.
Oh, I've
cow
never
dung.
tried horses. I usually just use my own.
Yeah.
Oh.
You could probably buy some from a gong farmer.
Huh. I'll have to look into that. Thanks for the tip,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, you ever thought?
and I'm going to make an active effort to try to get him to not turn him on our side necessarily, but like just get out of here, man. What are you doing here? You have other aspirations with your life.
Aw.
Okay.
100%.
Give me your persuasion.
As a fellow farmer and lover of nature.
Tomatoes.
Nice.
Oh, that's a good roll.
Nice. That is a good roll. You know what? He says
Yeah,
like,
fine. Just get out of here. Hey, how about this? You and me. We go we start our green grocers. Fuck, fuck these bellends. Fuck working for these bellends.
you know what? I'd be down for that. Show me a business plan, and I could do that. Yeah, let's go into business together. That's awesome, man.
Yeah, listen,
I'm
I've got
in.
I've got contacts down south.
Turnip's just getting jobs left and right today.
We get a supplier. We get ourselves a good green. We get ourselves a good supplier. We make so much money.
Let's do it. Let's
Top
do
of the
it.
town.
Yeah. After work tonight, I'm totally gonna go and see if I can look at what kind of farms are for sale, or we could just take one. I'm really strong.
No,
Let's just
come
take
on,
one.
we can't do that.
Farm.
No, don't do that. We draw attention to ourselves. No, we do it nice, legal.
Oh, right. Human rules. Human rules. Right.
Civilization,
Yeah,
society.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know if I have the money to buy a farm. Well, we could build one. We could build a farm.
Listen to me. I've got money. I've got money squirreled away. Understand?
All right. Business
you and me.
partners, you and me. I'm in.
Hey, put her there.
He like, and he's got like his spit is like sticky goober spit because he's a troll.
I don't care. I don't care. I've been through worse.
And his hand like engulfs yours. Like, dude is massive.
I love
He
this
shakes your
Turnip.
hand, but he's really gentle with you. Like,
Aw.
when he takes your arm like that, he could shake really hard and do some damage, but he's very gentle with you. And he says, yeah, me and the missus on a farm. I like that.
Aw.
Aw.
He'll be
And
spared in the
obviously he's
culling.
gonna see
Absolutely.
his shift out, but he's probably gonna quit in the next little while. Okay. Hal's dad is still tied down to the table, but seeing this, he's going to try and break another bond. We'll do another strength check.
Mm-hmm.
Let's
Yes.
go.
Other wrist comes loose, and he sits up, and he lunges for the necromancer here. And he's gonna do a strength acrobatics. Oh, he only rolls a 10 this one. As Buddy tries to dodge out of the way. He succeeds. So Hal's dad just like lunges forward. He's going for the guy's throat. And you can see him say, "Hello, son," but you can hear him obviously. And he goes for the guy's throat, but he's hindered by his ankles are still tied down. So he can only sort of go so far, and dude manages to like dodge out of the way. And that will end his turn. Turnip, you are up. Anything else you want to do with your turn, or are you still just sort of chatting with the ogre here?
I'm gonna keep convincing him.
You know what? Hey, why not quit today? You know, just say you're going for a shit and just never show up again.
He sort of laughs and he goes like, "Oh, I wish I couldn't do that, man. Be awesome though. But
That's what I'm
I'll
planning.
put in my notice. I'll take my time."
Mate, let me tell you something. That's what I'm planning to do right now, right after this. I've had it. You know, I've had it up to here. No pay, shit food. They treat us.
Give me another persuasion.
They treat us like dirt.
This is how we should have taken down the family. We unionized their workers.
Yeah, unionize the workers.
Okay,
Yeah.
here we go.
Come on, you got this.
Come on, Turnip.
I believe.
16.
Okay.
Slightly worse than before.
He says, "After this shift, I quit.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
not going back tomorrow.
Open road. You, me,
Open
and
road.
Mrs.
Yeah."
Now you have to go into business with him. You can't break this deal. I'll be so sad.
Or at least give him some money to like get the business started with.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Eva's gonna step round and is going to throw a blade. So yeet.
Oh.
Yeah, that hits.
So turn on's a sneak. 18 plus an additional 8 is 26 points of radiant damage.
Nice.
So badly hurt. Eva, he seems to. So those of you who are in the room and able to see this, so I guess just Hal, he seems to recognize Eva. You see him mouth a word that is not Eva, but you can't hear what it is because of the silent.
Oh, can I read his lips? I need to know.
Did your character read lips?
She could.
Are you if you're not observant?
I do have the observant feat. It's just different in 2024.
Wait, can't you read lips in that one?
No, this is it in 2024.
Observant.
But this was the reading lips feat.
Oh, what? Oh, they should
Eva, you
put
still
that
have
up
another
again. Why not?
turn.
Sorry.
Oh well.
Eva, you still got another. You've got more to your
Yep.
action, I think.
I do
Oh,
indeed.
god damn it.
So offhand with advantage, 17.
17 will hit.
Cool. For an
Don't have
additional
time to put up the mage armor yet, guys.
9.
9. Eva, how do you kill him?
I
Nice.
think through the throat, just like she kind of talk. He obviously she sees him mouth the name. She kind of winks, cocks her head, and then just puts one through his throat
Awesome.
and just puts him to the
Yeah,
ground.
with that, he drops to the ground.
Ugh.
I think Hal tosses his father's clothes to him as he grabs this guy and drags him over to the fire. And he's just going to throw him face first into the fire pit.
Ugh.
Nice.
Awesome.
While
Check his
you're doing
pockets!
that, Eva's going to grab use the keys to just it's going to untie Hal's dad's feet, just like get him off of the rack. Cut it with
Okay,
a
awesome. Yeah,
knife
Hal's
or
dad,
whatever
like-
she needs to do.
Are you dropping the silence, Cora, or are you queuing it up?
While we're moving around in here, I'll keep it up.
Okay.
But I will send a
Um,
message telepathically to Turnip and just say, all right, Necromancer's dead. Working on freeing Hal's dad.
Okay, we'll get rid
Give it a
of
moment.
I think if Hal sees Eva start undoing the locks, he's going to put up a hand to say stop.
Oh.
Okay.
And then he'll send a psychic message to Cora saying, drop silence. I need to make sure this is who we think it is.
Yeah, fair point.
Hal, you're so smart sometimes. And I will drop silence.
Okay, you drop silence.
And I will just, standing in front of him, I'll put the sword tip down on the ground and be like, where did you get this?
He looks at you and he smiles and he says, when I was young, I ventured into an old ruin in the mountains, and I was set upon by some foul spirits. And I wouldn't have survived were it not for your mother, who had been tracking me, and she intervened. She single-handedly defeated the Sword Wraith Commander and patched my wounds, and gave me the great sword, saying, and he kind of laughs and he says, your form is terrible, so you may as well use this to make up for the fact. And he says, and I still think that the sword was the lesser of the two treasures that I left with that day.
Oh.
And he kind of clasps Hal on the shoulder.
Yeah, Hal gives him a big hug and says, you can unlock him. Let's get out of
Okay.
here.
Eva will then, at that reaction, Eva will go back to letting him out.
Okay. He says, honestly, son, I thought you'd be a bit quicker.
Well, we had to deal with your impersonator first, and then, well, they talked me out of a frontal assault on the building, so it took a little bit longer.
Yeah, you could have handled it.
My father likes
And Hal kind of gives himself like a look up and down and goes, yeah, probably. But anybody who looks at him can tell Hal is seriously doubting that.
Yeah. While the guy's corpse is in the fire, I'm gonna just pat his pockets down and see if there's anything interesting.
Yeah. So he does have something interesting. He has a small sort of like it's like a little container. Can you make me an Arcana check, please?
I can. Do I have time to cast guidance on myself or no?
Yeah, I would think so.
Okay, Arcana. I do have.
Oh
Natural
yeah.
20, 26. Guys, I'm so smart.
But this is a phylactery,
Oh.
but it's not an active phylactery.
Oh.
He's trying to work towards making one, perhaps.
So he was trying to be a lich.
With your knowledge of Arcana, with what you saw of his skill, and you haven't seen much, like you have to be a crazy powerful mage to grow into being a lich, to even learn how to become a lich. So it's an odd thing to find, but it definitely seems as though that was the goal.
Okay, well that's terrifying. I'm glad he couldn't cast anything unless he had this for someone else. It doesn't have any, like, I don't know, Feyan symbology on it, does it?
No, it's just a small container. There's nothing. It's fairly plain. Most phylacteries are not overly elaborate because you don't want to draw attention. So it's
Okay.
fairly plain looking, but you know exactly what this is for, and you can see that there's like some arcane runes that have started to be carved into it as though he was starting the process. But how the fuck did he learn it at his skill level? Unless he's way more powerful than you thought. But based on that fight that you just had, does not seem likely.
Yeah, because I mean, he didn't have the chance to do anything, but he also dropped pretty quick.
Yeah. And also, like, didn't really have any reactions, or like he would have been quicker to the draw. He probably would have made some spells to protect himself.
Quick question: did Hal recognize that he recognized Eva?
You can make an intelligence check to see if you think you would have noticed that, or you can tell me if you think he would have been able to pick that up. I'm either good with either.
I'll make the roll.
I don't think he was particularly private with his recognition.
He wasn't.
I'll make the roll. We'll see what I get. A 10.
That's not bad.
So basically, would the average person have noticed? Probably yes. He looked at her. His eyes opened. He said something. You couldn't hear what it was, but he said something, and it was sort of in surprise. It wasn't you.
Hal
It was like
Hal probably doesn't care what it was, but he's going to step between Cora and him and say, "You may want to look away for a moment." And Hal's just going to grab him by like the hair, pull him up, shove a hand into his mouth, and rip his bottom jaw off.
Okay.
And hot, on the other hand.
Clever play.
Oh.
They can't know you were here. And he seemed to be the only one who recognized you.
Honestly, that was really impressive, but I'm so mixed right now. Mark me down as scared and horny.
I feel like that's half this campaign for you.
Oh God, yeah.
And yeah, he's just gonna shove like the lower mandible, I guess, into his pack. You can't leave it behind. So
honestly, that's so fair.
You can always get rid of it later.
That is awesome and horrifying all at once. I love it.
Now, how do we get out? There's still a troll.
I mean, we don't need to go past the troll now. We can potentially go out the way we came, or the way we came is going to be awkward. But if we
hear me out. I can go and clear the way. I'm a little manic about this idea, so if someone says no, I understand.
If there is a mass of them, then yes, sure.
That's all I've been waiting on. I love a yes.
But don't pull the trigger too early on that.
No, I won't put in. Oh, also, I'm gonna go check Hal's dad is okay and start patching up some wounds, because above all else, I am a cleric. So if he's like got any open wounds or anything, I know you said he wasn't like life threatening, but I am gonna try to just like help him out a little bit.
Sure, yeah. Like I said, he's pretty badly bruised. But he's either you can bandage him up. Are you throwing any healing into this, or is this just like sort of
Medicine
bandaging and
check.
helping him up?
Yeah, can I medicine check? I can heal, but we'll use my channel divinity, which I'm saving for if we need it. So can I just medicine check him?
Yeah.
Okay, I will cast guidance and give him 13.
Okay. So he's he's a very strong, very healthy man.
Mm-hmm.
Big strong dude. So he's while he's hurt, he'll probably be stiff for a couple days. There's not really a whole lot you can do for him at this point.
Mm-hmm.
He's capable of walking. He's probably capable of fighting.
Okay.
He's just he's just injured.
All right.
Give him his stuff. Maybe give him one of the long swords just in case.
Yes.
Yeah, Hal will give him the longsword that I picked up earlier, and are we going to try and sneak out the way we came? Send perhaps Cora and Turnip ahead to make sure it's clear, and then the rest of us try and follow up.
Be invisible anymore. I silenced him was the last thing I could do.
Send Turnip ahead, maybe?
Yeah, send Turnip ahead to check the way.
I can still make Eva or someone quite sneaky, but that's I thought shutting up a mage was probably a better idea.
Yeah, it made that fight go an awful lot quicker.
Hell yeah!
Yeah, perfect.
Having silence always prepared is a thing of beauty.
Silence is indeed golden.
It's
yeah, having
no.
Turnip...
Oh shit, because he could have dimension doored upstairs.
Yeah.
Right, because it's 500 feet and you don't need to know where you see where you're going. So you could have gone upstairs and rallied fucking everyone.
Yep.
Yeah, like when I say that spell was key because like he was not going out next to the troll. He was going to get help.
Yeah.
Okay, well I feel less bad about wasting
dangerous
my
help.
last spell slot.
Gonna ask, you guys telling me all this?
Yeah, we'll relay that we're done in here. We're getting ready to leave. If you have a plan, we'll take it.
I'll relay a plan.
I've got a plan. Bear with me.
All right.
I want to turn back to the troll. Let's see.
Why not quit you?
Well, I actually already asked him, right? I already told him to quit now. He said shift.
You sure at the end of your shift? Why not just now? We walk out, they'll never see us again.
Give me one last persuasion roll.
Gotta burn those bridges.
I've got the capital.
Oh god.
This poor troll.
I wish.
No, this is a better life for him.
Damn, I got nothing to help me out here. Ooh, hope I do well.
Emotional
Can I get
guidance.
advantage at this point?
Can you what?
Yeah,
you can roll with advantage. You can roll with
Sweet.
advantage.
Hell yeah.
Oh, that's
nice.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank
God,
God.
advantage.
Walk out now. Never see him again.
You know what?
Hey, you know
Let's
what?
do it.
You tell it.
I'm gonna take the troll exit.
Them. You tell them you're just taking out the rubbish. You tell them where the prisoners shit themselves.
I'm leaving. I'm just leaving. I'm walking out right now. I'm not even going out the front door. I'm going out the troll entrance. And he goes down here.
Yeah.
And he walks down here. And he walks down this hallway.
You're all here there.
And he disappears.
A troll entrance. Oi, mate. Come back. One moment.
Yeah, bud?
Yeah.
I'm gonna give him 100 gold.
Oh.
Here you are, you for them, and you and the missus. Right. You're not going to see me for just a little bit, right? Because I've got to see. I've got to go down south, get me suppliers,
Right.
feed,
I'll get
animals, all that stuff. Equipment, plows, troughs.
right.
Yeah,
I'll
on a discount. You know what I mean?
I'm so obsessed with this dynamic.
Right.
This
You and
is
the missus.
adorable.
Both of you get set up. Run a
we'll
farm.
get set up. We're gonna make
Two-
a farm. We'll be
Who's going
ready.
to hold you?
I'll make sure there's room for you.
Who's going to hold you over? Right. There's enough money to hold both of you over. Oh.
He picks you up and he gives you like a hug. Again,
Aw.
gently, he's being careful with you, and he says, "Thank you, Pat. Thank
Hey.
you,
Hey, farmer to farmer. Salt of
farmer
the
to
earth.
farmer. I'm a farmer now. I always wanted to be a farmer.
Yeah.
My dreams are coming
Right.
true."
Off you go, mate. I'll see you soon.
See
Don't
you
wait
soon.
up.
And you see him this time. He turns a stone in the wall, and there is a secret passage here.
I
And
am going to clock that stone, and burn it into the neuron, into my memory patterns.
Yeah, and he heads through and disappears. Door closes behind him.
Good news, everyone. All right, come through.
I'm gonna start unlocking the prisoners. Well, not the
Okay.
undead.
Oh yeah,
ones,
I'm
but,
gonna go back up. Sorry, one moment, and I'm gonna scoot back up and go find Vic.
All right,
Okay.
all right. None of you are criminals, is that it? Right?
No, of
We're
course.
leaving.
All right.
Vic's like,
Come here.
thank you. Let's go.
I'm gonna close the corpse door as we walk past.
Good call.
I'm so tempted to Deadpool it and like arrange their bodies so they spell out "fuck you" or something, but I don't think Cora would do that.
Temptation. I am going to make a wisdom save to decide whether Eva resists doing something petty.
What, like setting fire to the entire building? Because
Oh,
I was
no,
thinking
but
about
do
it.
something. Can I hear you about to do something petty? Because can I encourage?
I failed that test anyway. So
If I
Eva
clock
will
her doing
like
something petty, do it. Do it.
Eva's gonna go into the corpse room and like get out some paper, and she is going to write a note, and she's going to leave it on one of the bodies, and then she's going to leave. Lock the door, close the door behind her.
Okay.
What did you?
After
What does
Hal
it
did
say?
all
What'd
that
you write? Come on, I
gruesome
need to know.
jaw ripping.
True. I mean,
True. Yeah, okay. Yeah, they would have been entirely out of character for her to do that. Now they know we went to that effort to prevent it, so no, never mind. Entirely never mind.
oh,
Okay.
I would have respected it, honestly.
Mm.
I love.
Oh, 100%. But, and
Yeah,
honestly,
no,
you can
you
still
have
do
a very good
it.
point.
Hal wouldn't know, so.
Let's get a move on.
So
Chop, chop.
before you guys leave, Steer says, "There's two more up here."
All right, all right.
And he waits for you guys to unlock the doors.
I will.
And
They're nice
more-
chaps.
you.
Get them all.
2 more
Let's
prisoners
go.
are released.
I can drop
And he says,
characters
"That's
on
everyone."
TVT commentary.
Honestly, I'm so into it. It's fun.
Yeah. Come on, everyone. Let's get out.
With all the prisoners in tow, you guys escape. It takes you through a series of tunnels that actually leads all the way out to the tunnels in the. Here we are. In the Sea Ward. To some of the tunnels back here where you found the
Smuggler's Den?
smuggler's den. Thank you. Oh my god, my brain was just like,
I heard the
not
word.
working anymore. I'm done. Yeah, where you have this, like that area just where there's
Wow,
a ton of, and like there's lots of twists and turns. You see no sign of the troll. He's probably gone a different way from you guys because you kind of have to like just make your best guess as to
That's
how to
good. I
get
told
out.
him to stay safe. Lay
And
low.
he probably will.
Buy some land.
We're gonna go
Lots.
we're gonna go south later, and we're gonna find him.
I hope so.
And as you guys are on your way out, Stiger, Hal's dad, he turns to you, Cora, and he says, "We need to talk to your boss."
Oh.
And that's where we're going to save game.
Oh, what a
The
cliffhanger.
intrigue. Oh my god. No, that's gonna
And it's
eat
like
at me.
what, probably 11 a.m. in game now, so we got another buttload of battles before we
Well,
need a long
also,
rest.
Eva has a date tonight that we have to go on. I want that. I want that coin.
Why? Yeah.
Hal wants to ask his dad how Dimble found us.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to have to save that for next week because I have to get going. So
Okay.
we're
Well, good.
gonna hold things here, and I can't wait for next week. We're gonna learn
Yeah.
some stuff.
Good to play
I'm
next week.
so. Oh my god, this is.
Kirsty, can I speak to you just for a little bit after?
Ooh.
Just quickly.
Yeah, if it's really quick, I have
Really, really quick.
to. I'm going to be at work in an hour, and I got to walk
Just
the dog. But if we can be, but if
like
we're quick on that
2
time,
minutes,
yes.
2 minutes, 3 minutes at most.
Absolutely, then yes.
Are we good to play next weekend then? Next Saturday, everyone?
We better be.
I am.
I'm good.
Yay! Good. It's my birthday, and that's what I
Alright.
want. So
Happy
hell yeah.
birthday.
Okay, excellent.
Awesome.
All right.
Okay,
We'll see you guys next week.
See y'all next week. Have a good one, everybody. And
Yep.
Chang, we need secrets, or we could hear.
Everybody fuck off.